So I got super run down yesterday.
Dude, I know. I was so paranoid I was going to get sick from you. But you look all right today.
Hello and welcome to the 2023 Lab Masters. My name is Trent. I am joined by Lana. It is the second year that we are running this event. We hope to run it for many years to come. Lana, how are you feeling?
Hey guys, feeling pretty good. A little bit nervous, but we're all right. We're a bit triple parked out here. So
I think it's a product of us feeling like everyone's experience online is laying on our shoulders, but nonetheless, there is hundreds of people in the space right now. I think last year we had roughly 200 spectators. This year we've got roughly 400 people that have come through. I believe last year we had about 250 competitors, and this year we had about 350. So
and we've got pretty much double the amount of spectators as well, which
right,
is mint.
right. So we are stacked full to the brim.
Might be a good choice to watch it at home.
Yeah.
Plus you get us.
Lana and I just parked up in the back of the building. We're just chilling. Stay posted. We're just figuring out some technical difficulties as we go. Thank you. Okay, everyone. We're back on. As always, this is run by volunteers, so bear with us while we sort out some technical difficulties. We're going to get some super professional footage. What you can see right now is a packed crowd, a super packed crowd. Soon you're going to see some of the finals boulders that we've got on our super cool competition wall.
That Trent helped us set.
Yes, I did set one of the boulders.
How was that, dude? Tell me about it.
The setting experience was really cool. So yeah, I'm a commercial setter here at Boulder Lab. It was my first competition experience, which was both nerve-wracking but super exciting. A huge learning process for me, to be honest. I recently quit an office job to come and pursue this gig here. So yeah, it's been really good. I felt super tired at the end of it. I had to go home early before I could finish everything off. But for the most part, it's been a really positive experience. We've got a team with a wealth full of knowledge. Pat head-setting the event, and then the likes of Andrew Chen, who's head coach, and a junior head setter here. So yeah, it's been a super cool experience. How did you go actually with all the stuff out the front?
Yeah, not so bad. Always tiring, couple big days, but kind of worth it in the end when you're chilling out here with your boy Trent. We're gonna try and do like a goggle box style.
Right, you guys are coming along for our experience.
Yeah, we're just chilling right here.
Yeah.
We're just chilling. We're just two mates chilling.
Yeah, and just a reminder to everyone at home and for people who will eventually be watching this in the future, please bear with us with these technical difficulties. Again, these are all volunteers at this event, so we're doing our very best.
We're trying our hardest.
We're trying our best, but we're going to jump over to some qualification highlights very soon. So we're going to turn our mics off and let that roll. We're just going to let you see what's happening up the front. That's Mr. Stan Browning, who is a setter over at Better Park in Tasmania.
And here now with us.
Exactly. We'll see you soon. We're going to highlights. Cheers. All right, us commentators are back. We just wanted to give a quick rundown of the comp, how it's going to run, how it has run for the day. So Stan's up the front there explaining it. We're not sure if you can actually hear that. So what I will explain is that climbers have been in the qualification round. They were given a specified number of boulders to try and get up on top of. Based on that, we have our athletes that come up. So yeah, once whoever qualifies, they compete in the finals, and they have 4 boulders that they're expected to do. So Stan is reading out some people who have made finals now. So Lana is going to read out the female athletes. No specific order to coincide with what's happening online. But yes, Lana, over to you.
So, just catching up, we got Judith Carroll coming out first in 7th place, Hannah Kagure in 6th place. This is kind of rare. We had a tie between 6th and 7th, so we got 7 finalists for women's, which is pretty epic and more climbing for us. 5th place, we have Anna Davey. 4th place, we have Ali Roosh from Tasmania. 3rd place, Tao Murasawa, 15 years old, our youngest finalist. 2nd place, Maya Static. And 1st place, we have Osh McKenzie. And over to Trent for the men's finalists.
All right, the men's finalists, we have Shun Tao in 6th place. In 5th place, we have Finley Evans. In 4th place, we have Ned Middlehurst. In 3rd place, we have Sam Lavender. And in 2nd place, we have Jesse Raffini. And in 1st place, Campbell Harrison. So I'll just let everyone know that Boulder Lab Masters is part of a larger competition circuit that has first come into place in 2023 called the Oz Cup. So the Boulder Lab Masters is the final round of this event. So Tao Murasara actually already has won the female Oz Cup, which is super crazy that she's so young. She's so incredible. She's also a Boulder Lab youth climber, youth competitor, so she's doing great. But I believe for the men's, Lana, that whoever wins out of Ned and Jesse,
that's right,
they will take the Oz Cup.
Jesse's currently in 1st place, Ned closely following in 2nd, so this is a competition that will define it all.
I know, it's actually so exciting. It's really nerve-wracking because Ned's our friend. He's someone who we climb with locally, but to some other people, you know, he can be a bit of the showbiz kind of guy. But anyway, let's talk about what's going on. So on our screen, that we can all see, that we're all sharing, you can see the climbers in the first stages of trying to read the boulders. So this is known as the observation time. So on each boulder, all the athletes get 2 minutes, right? And they have a look at the boulder, they try and figure out the movement. And you can see, this is the beauty of our sport. You have people learning together, trying to figure out how they're going to do this together.
Together. That's one of the best parts. They don't keep things from each other. We work together. We try and see how things are done as a team, which is really nice about climbing.
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And so what you can probably see on the boulders, it's not super clear, but there's a big circle at the top next to the final hold which says top. So the climbers have to match that hold and be in a steady position for them to finish it. At the start, they have a 4-point start, so 2 hands and 2 feet, which you can see on the screen at the moment. There's 2 green tags on each of those holds to the lower left of your screen. And then in the middle, it's kind of warped a little bit, but it's called a zone position. It's to the midsection of the boulder. So the climbers get points for zone and they get points for top. The way it's scored is it's the amount of attempts to the top and the attempts to the zone. And here on screen we can see Osh McKenzie and Anna Davey from WA.
Yep.
So,
you know she used to be a lawyer?
Wow, interesting. Part-time lawyer, full-time crusher. Maybe that's the vibe.
Oh. Now they're over to viewing their 2nd boulder, so it's 2 minutes for each boulder.
This is probably a good time to talk about our sponsors. So, I'm just going to read them out. Throughout the session, there'll be a bit of filler content for you guys, but if we're finding that we're talking lots about the boulders and we feel that's the best thing to speak of, we will be in that space. So the first sponsor we're giving a huge shout out to and huge thanks to is Mad Rock. They're our primary sponsor for the event. They've helped put this into place. Our next is Arcteryx. They're our secondary sponsor. Then we have Rock Tick Climbing, who essentially distribute Tokyo Powder, which is an awesome chalk, keeps you super sticky and locked in.
Dude, it is the best chalk.
It's actually elite. We've also got Project Climbing, who helped bring some new holds to the space. So the very first boulder we saw, I'm going to deem the funny mushrooms, the white and red big circle things, or the archery targets. Yeah, we got them from Project Climbing, so thanks to them. We've got Bulk Nutrients who have helped us out. Machine Printers who got all our Boulder Lab merch in. They're all the people who've been wearing. Super
Just
cool.
saying, really sick designer as well.
Who was the designer, Lana?
May have been myself.
Lana did an awesome job. We've got this funny little crusher dude on our shirt that you'll probably see at some time.
Killed me to make
No, you did a really good job. It actually looks super sick. Climb Clinic is another sponsor of ours, so that's actually our in-house physio, Nadia, who is amazing. She cured my elbow some months ago.
She fixed my double pulley injury in like 3 months.
She's amazing. The last couple sponsors we've got is Dainton Beer and Lux Brew, so they're the people supplying the alcohol for this event.
And that's why we are triple parked over here, babes.
We're triple parked over at the front. Okay, so climbers are looking at the boulders, they're observing. That's going to finish soon. They're going to go to isolation. They're going to come back out. Now we are going to cut to a bit of a video that we've made for you earlier today, so please enjoy. We'll be back with you soon.
My name is Stan, and I'm one of the setters for Lab Masters. It's pretty fun. We have a big team, and we've got a good amount of time. We've got great resources, so we have a lot of opportunity to learn and explore and experiment. And you don't get that at every comp. I'm a slab climber through and through. I'm quite good at it, and I find it really exciting. Because of that, I've been trying to challenge myself and set steeper stuff, and I've been really enjoying that experience. Generally around the sort of like V3, V4 grade, setting something really steep and punchy and powerful, it's really fun for me. We've set very high risk, I think, and so a lot of trusting your feet. Don't mess up. A lot of those kind of like be really focused on what your feet are doing. Don't miss a hold. It seems obvious, but I think a lot of the boulders that we've set this year have been very like, yeah, risky is the word.
All right, we're back. Hope you enjoyed that video. As was the same since you left, the climbers are just still observing their boulders. Quite an important time for you to wrap your head around what is being asked of you in this finals round. So, you know, the climbers are going to think about, you know, how hard they want to go at each boulder, how many attempts they really want to go at. So, for example, if you had a super powerful boulder, for the last 2 boulders, you're probably going to want to be quite reserved for the first 2. I'm not saying that's how these boulders are planned out, but you have to be very tactical about how you approach these boulders. So, you know, for instance, when we're on the flat wall, so what we're looking at now is quite a steep overhung section. The climbers are looking at the slab wall now, so it's really flat. This is very technical climbing on your feet. Normally terrible hands, especially for these comp boulders.
Pretty sketchy, lots of confidence, lots of trust in your feet.
Yeah, Lana, you're a bit of a slab queen. You enjoy slab over steep climbing?
Always. I think it's because I'm not that strong, but I like to think that I'm quite technical.
Right.
And I don't mind scraping my face against a wall.
I think as well, like, my hips are quite immobile, and so that's where, for slab, for example, it's really important that you've got very mobile body everywhere, upper and lower. You've got
a lot of yoga before I did climbing.
Right, so you feel like that's helped you out with your ability to climb on the slab a bit.
Super flexible, super high feet. Like, I love technical high feet, lots of breathing, lots of trust.
Yeah, love it. It's funny because I feel like the polar opposite to you, where I really love steep, punchy, powerful climbing. So I feel like we are sort of bringing the most dynamic of duos to this space for the commentating today. For anyone watching, tuning in, who have just joined, I just wanted to say that it might be a little bit noisy on your end. Our music is quite loud because we're trying to hype the crowd up. It's a bit dramatic, I would say, as if it wasn't going to be. But yeah, so if you're tuning in now, bear with us with any technical difficulties. It might be super noisy, so I reckon we'll turn off for now. We'll let you enjoy what you're seeing on the screen, and we'll be back soon.
We're just trying to get the music sorted out. It is like super loud here. We cannot hear each other, but that's okay. It's a good vibe, I hope. DJ, can you please turn it down? I'm trying to get get Trent to like validate me by laughing at my jokes on the live instead of turning off the mic and then laughing just to me.
Anna, I will validate every one of your ridiculous jokes. I love you.
Thanks, dude. Love you too.
No, you're welcome.
This is potentially our last commentation together.
It might be because you've gone to pursue a real job, which is so good.
I mean, what is a real job?
Juggling climbing is sort of
No.
so yeah, but you know what, Lana, fair enough.
I'd probably climb more, dude, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel that as well, being a setter. We're gonna come back to you guys in a moment. We're just figuring out some music as well. We may even cut to some ads, so we'll see you in a bit. Stands up the front. He's being such a great energy. He's reading out some raffle prizes for our people. We're just trying to relax into this again, sorting out some minor technical difficulties as we get going. So again, please bear with us. This is a bunch of volunteers running an event that's probably at the national level of being able to run a climbing competition. So yeah, stay posted with us for yeah, a super fun event.
Hopefully OzCup bounces off as well.
I think that it's coming. I think one of the hardest parts with the OzCup is making that travel work and make that happen. You know, a lot of the athletes have to travel interstate, and so being able to pay for accommodation and stuff. But yeah, hopefully as our sport grows, there's more opportunities for funding, sponsorships, etc. To make sure that the OzCup can be a real thing for people. You know, Lab Masters is meant to be one of the biggest, most special comps of the year. This was Pat's vision from the start, so it's really nice to see it come to fruition. I was just having a conversation with his dad, and he was saying it's so crazy to see it become so professional and grow so much. So
got a full tech
room
now.
Do you remember Ferntree Gully right at the start? There was like no volumes on the wall. We didn't have that many holds. It opened. It was before COVID, and Yo just won an award.
Yes, Yo.
So that guy.
Rigged, bro. Rigged.
Yeah, that's rigged. Yo's one of our setters. He's one of our imports from over in Japan. And
mega crusher.
He's a mega crusher. It's interesting because Yo's ability is so high level, and he's not even at the highest level in Japan.
Japanese climbers are insane.
And isn't it interesting that Mao Turasawa, I was going to say it like that again. Tao Murasawa, a young Japanese climber, and she's just crushing it. She's so capable.
15 years old. Our youngest finalist and winner of OzCup.
Yeah, dude. Finger strength of an absolute goddess. So yeah, she's killing it.
We all know goddesses have insane finger strength.
Yeah, apparently. I've just labeled female gods as having like ridiculous finger strength, and I think
female gods can do anything, bro.
Climbing gods, hey. Yeah. Just crimp on nothing. Anyway, Stan is being super cute, super charismatic.
He's so cute. Look at him.
Yeah.
You know he's an actor?
Yes, and he marries people. What are they called?
Oh, Celebrant.
Celebrant. Yeah.
Oh, he's celebrating Pat and Sarah.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, actually, on the topic of that, I got invited to Pat's wedding.
Finally, I'm so happy.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll see you there, dude.
It's funny because I said to Pat one day,
You said it on the state live stream.
Yeah, I was like, I really hope I get an invite to Pat's wedding. And then one day, I just come to the gym and we had a route setting meeting. And he says to me, he's like, I've got something for you. And he gives me this envelope and I get invited to the wedding. So I'm psyched. I'm in. I'm super in.
Judith Carroll coming out right now to view her first boulder.
Oh my God, we're on. We're
Woo,
on.
let's-
Right.
Let's go.
Lana, tell me a bit about Judith Carroll.
Judith Carroll is from Brisbane. She's actually a ninja warrior. So she's been climbing for 14 years, was
Oh,
third
super
at
interesting.
2022 Nationals, highest ranked boulder athlete in New South Wales after Maya. Yeah, she has a hole in her shoes, so she would love to be sponsored. She's looking for
interesting.
sponsored, so, you know, at Judith_Carroll, RRL, let's get her.
So, what's interesting about this boulder is the complexity of this boulder. So I probably said this in the last live stream, but when we think about setting, we typically think about the complexity, which is how tricky is this puzzle to read, how tricky is it to figure out to figure out the sequence to do this boulder. We think about intensity, so the power, the strength associated with the boulder, and then risk, so how likely someone is going to fall off. So for the people at home, the white parts of this hold, you literally can't grab. It's called dual texture. So it's kind of like glass almost. That's the best way I can describe it. The red part of these holds are textured, which means you can like let your skin almost like sink into it. Here we see Judith getting back to her higher point, stemming out the leg this time as opposed to sort of leaving her body weight back to the left.
So she's got the zone with her feet. I think she has to have it with her hands as it's counted as a zone. Yep, so there she goes. She has to use the zone hold as well, not just hang on to it.
Wow, so she's going really low now. Okay.
And these are new holds as well. We got some new holds especially for this comp from Project Climbing.
Yeah. So I feel like the skin is going to cop a lot from this boulder. She's found a little crimp underneath there. She's trying really hard now. She's close to the top. Oh my God.
Come on, girl. Come on.
Squeezing.
Oh.
So
Now she knows what to do.
right, but this is what's really interesting about a boulder like this on the first boulder is that you're going to have to try really hard. It's super powerful. So the climbers are just like really minging off these holes. They're really pulling a lot of tension in. So if she gasses herself on this boulder to get to the top, it might put her out for the boulders later in the rounds. But she was looking really good. I think if she can climb more efficiently and quicker through the start, she probably has a good chance of getting to the top. But again, it could be one of those heartbreaker tops where you just can't get onto it. You can't find the position.
Just
and
so
with the dual
close.
texture, you might have to stand on parts of that. But let's see how she finds her way.
Yeah, I was watching people test it yesterday. It did not look very easy to get this top, but apparently it's one of the question mark.
Yeah, so again, I think the complexity is high, just finding the position around these really big holds. So as setters, we refer to these as macro holds, macro being very large, and then we also have the term micro holds, which you can figure out is actually something really small. So it's interesting because this boulder is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, is it 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 11. There's 11 holds, macro holds, and then there's one like minger micro crimp underneath the top right hold.
I think it's like 3 mil, surely.
I think that's the beauty of setting. You know, how minor little things like that can make such a difference to how you can get on top of a boulder. So perhaps the movement going out to that top right hold is too difficult to get to from the lower section. So the little crimp helps you to sort of reposition your body once you grab it, and you can get a little bit closer and sort of huck for it. The term huck might come up a little bit in this competition. Essentially, that's like you imagine yourself getting into a position, gearing up to go to the next hold, and really like throwing your body and having a good huck towards the next hold. That's kind of my best explanation of it.
Come on, Judith. She's super strong. As I
So-
said, she's going to USA next year for Australia for a Ninja Warrior.
Third attempt here.
Come on, girl.
May
Really
find a knee
fighting
bar
on these-
opportunity, but it seems difficult to do so given the dual texture.
Oh, come on. Really fighting on these slopers. They are not very good at all.
Shout out to Oscar as well, who's on the decks. He's spinning some sick tracks. I don't know how loud it is for all you guys, but it's pumping here. We've got headphones in to liaise with the tech crew. We've got our mics that we're trying to be in with, and then we've got this mega sounds coming from the speakers. So again, apologies if it's like crazy loud. Wow, big fall there.
It's quite distracting. Trying to listen to Trent, trying to listen to myself, trying to focus on what's going on, and also listen to the song. Come on, brother. we're just having some technical difficulties with the timer over here, so we're just having a little bit of a break so that we can get that timer going on. So the athletes go, oh, okay. It's
Okay, we're back on. And now on your screen, you can see two competitors who are about to go at it. So men's Boulder 1, who have we got? We've got Mr. Shun Tao, who's qualified in 6th place. So 6th place goes first, and it works its way all the way back to the number 1 qualifier.
Women's
So
6th place, we got Hana Kogure. She's a Japanese route setter at B-Pump Tokyo. She's been climbing for 18 years. She's currently here on a working holiday visa, route setting for us, which is dope.
oh, I've never met her before. So she's the
Dude, I hadn't met her yet.
Oh,
She's that one.
that's so funny. Yeah,
That one with a capital T.
I hate to take anything away from who she is as a person, but I just have not met her before. There's been a lot of talk about her coming to the space.
Very sweet though. Look at her go.
Yeah, right. So Shun Tao, he's from Malaysia. He's in his first year studying commerce at UniMelb. He's only been climbing for 6 years, which is pretty impressive to see him qualify for finals here. We've got some pretty impressive climbers who have come through the space. He's competed in World Cups in Korea. He's in juniors at the moment with 1 year left, so he is a young buck. He really likes cats, and Cat is his nickname.
It's his
and Lana,
nickname.
I bet you love that, don't you?
Oh yeah, dude, I bet you love that too.
I really like cats, and Lana and I have a lot of debates about what's better, a dog or a cat.
Cats all the way, dude.
Tell us in the comments, dog versus cat. I'm
Yeah,
kind of torn. I've grown up with dogs, never grown up with a cat, but my next door neighbor's cat comes over a lot, and I let her inside, and I
Dude,
feed her,
she's
and I love her.
basically your cat.
She's
You are in
basically
love
my
with your
cat. Yeah, I really love
Pixie.
her. Yeah, Pixie Girl, she's
Pixie
great.
girl. Yeah, I love my boys. I've got 2 boys. Shout out to Romeo and Diego at home. God, I love them. God, I miss them. Every time I'm not away from them, I miss them so much.
Back to climbing from cats.
Yes, sorry.
All right, so with this men's boulder number 1, the route setting team is expecting to see quite a lot of attempts for this boulder. The reason being is that it is a coordination climb. So that means essentially that this climber has to coordinate their hands, feet, torso, brain, literally to get on the top of this boulder.
And it's
So
quite
you're-
slopey as well, so it seems quite precise where you want to hit the hole.
Right, but also that you're using your momentum from the very start as soon as you let go of the swing to make yourself over to the right-hand side where you can see the red volume. So the climber essentially has to come in and paddle, which essentially is like slapping the holds and using your, like, essentially your shoulders to propel yourself to the next hold. So
You want to carry that momentum on from one move to the next.
Right.
So it's quite hard. You cannot hesitate, really.
it's quite interesting seeing the difference between these two boulders. I mean, aesthetically, these boulders look absolutely stunning. Big swing. Oh, okay. So he's looking closer on that.
Yeah, definitely. He seems to get it now. I feel like it's one of those things where you get it once and then your body just kind of knows it.
Yeah, so before I was talking about the big differences between these boulders, so on the left, we've got this boulder that you have to stay really sticky with. You have to stay really locked in the whole time. We're advancing well here. And then on the right, we've got this very dynamic, tricky boulder.
Just about 45 seconds left on this round, so let's see if we can get any tops. He sticks the move. Kitty has stuck the move. Is it alright? I'm going to call him Kitty. Kitty cat.
That is a very powerful sequence from this young
So
dude.
much shoulder move.
So he's matching over here.
Not sure if Hannah's going to give it another attempt. I really hope she gives it one more crack. She's got about 15 seconds left.
The hip mobility, the lean in. It's really powerful right to the end here. He's going to match, and we've got our first top for this evening. That is so high. That is so sick. Really good job there from Shun Tao. That was like a really tricky boulder.
Now, Anna could keep climbing because she pulled on before the end of the round, but now she can. Got some of our youth squad in the brushing team, which is great. Look at them go. All right, Anna Davey coming on up. Who we got in men's?
Who have we got in men's? Let me check my set. Mr. Finley Evans. So a little bit about Finley Evans. He's currently at 12. He's in the middle of exams. He's, I imagine, a stressed teenager. He even has a practice exam in his bag for ISO. So he's in isolation, just like gearing
so
up on a
cute.
practice exam, which is pretty cool.
That's so cute.
He's been
Good for
climbing
him.
for 5 years and has won multiple Big Youth State titles. He believes his 2023 season highlight is winning the Junior Big State titles. Yeah, so we'll see how this young buck goes. I believe. Do you want to tell us a bit about Anna Davey, Lana?
Anna Davey, she's been climbing for 9 years, qualified personal trainer. She's got heaps of really cool like workout videos on her Instagram. So you should check those out. She's also been on Ninja Warrior, just like Judith. She's a Ninja Warrior Season 1 and 2 semi-finalist. This is her first time at Lab Masters, so that's pretty sick. Also, she has a T-Rex arm. She's got -6 ape index, which is pretty impressive to see how, like, that's what I love most about climbing, right? You don't need to be a certain body shape to boulders.
Right.
Yes, some might make it easier, some might make it harder, but it doesn't mean it's impossible.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of discussion in commercial facilities around this idea that the taller you are, you can cheat and you can skip and blah, 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 but...
Yeah, but like, some things are so much harder when you're taller. And
No,
some
I
things
agree.
are easier when you're taller and vice versa, you know?
I agree, and the thing I was going to get at was that as a route setter, it's super important that you make sure that you are thinking about these kinds of things, right? Making sure that you set a boulder that can be topped by a tall person, that can also be topped by a short person.
For
so,
sure.
yeah.
And it's interesting how you can grade things as well. Like, it'd be a completely different grade for someone who's smaller versus someone who's taller. So that's really interesting. Gets a zone though. Finley gets a zone, which is good.
Yeah, so he's made the jump. He's 2 minutes in, so he's halfway through on his time. Interesting that these guys are able to stop on that first hold. I really think that's a super powerful move. It's a testament to them. That swing is like probably about 2 meters, and then propelling yourself and again coordinating to just latch onto that is quite tricky.
Damn.
It's certainly not easy going out for the rest of it, as you've seen. Getting into a sort of tiny box position where you're quite cramped and then having to make your way up to the big fin at the top. Yeah, we'll see how we go.
Dude, Oscar is killing the music right now. He's playing over mono for all y'all at home.
Oscar's dream is to be a DJ, I think. It'd be cool to see
It's an
him
absolute banger.
do some more creative things in his life. Oscar's done an amazing job with all the advertising for this event. You guys have probably seen my face actually in some of the content. There was a silly video that we filmed appealing to
That
the
was really funny. I like
appealing
that
to
one.
the international climbers. You've probably seen Lana's face out there as
Yo.
well. But anyway, back to the bowlers. Anna Davey getting to a new high point, not able to make it through.
Not a lot of people have climbed on these boulders. I do remember Stan saying that as he was setting them. On these specific holds.
Yeah, right.
I hadn't seen them before, to be honest. So
Yes, so I think what Lana's saying is that within competition climbing in Australia and the competitions available to athletes in the country, these holds are not. I want to say that they're illusions, but don't confirm me on that. I'm not sure. I'm that Gumby who sets and then has no idea what he's setting with. I just grab it and I bolt it onto the wall. But that's something that's really important as a route setter, to understand what you're setting with, get yourself accustomed to what you have in the space, and using it really effectively and efficiently. But yeah, Lana was getting at the fact that sometimes if you've touched certain holds, you get used to them. You know how to manipulate your body position in your wrists, in your shoulders, in your hips, in your ankles.
You know where the good part is, you know where the bad part is.
Yeah,
you know
good.
where to aim for.
Good call. Not able to make it up by Mr. Finley.
So Anna Davey just trying it out one last time. Her time is up, but she can still keep going as she pulled on before the timer finished. So it's 4+ minutes, and she is off. Looks like a freaking tough one.
Huge round of applause from our crowd. It's lovely to see the climbers really pushing hard, trying their very, very best to get to the top of these boulders. Next out, we've got Mr. Ned Middlehurst.
And we have Ali Bruce as well. So I do know that Ali has climbed on these kind of holds. So I'll be interested to see if she'll cruise it or not.
It's nice to see Ned out there. Ned's
Our child.
he's a Bayside boy, so he's born and bred at Bayside. A little bit about Ned. Yeah, he's a route setter at Bayside Rock. He started comp climbing in 2014. He's attended Youth World Cups. He's attended Open World Cups and the Youth Olympics in 2018. He loves board and outdoor climbing, so I don't think Ned has been super psyched on the comp scene as of late, maybe in the last 6 to 12 months.
Cruises that move.
Oh, he flashes that first move,
Star.
yeah, looking strong.
He does love his campusing, shouldery overhung moves. And as expected, Ali Rouge as well, cruising these holds.
Ned climbs so beautifully.
Dude,
honestly.
I love watching him climb. Come on,
Oh,
Ned.
spinning it
Get the
nicely. I
flash
think he's going to
kick.
get the flash here.
Oh, come on. He loves over mono
Elbows
as well,
really high,
so-
very shouldery move. Oh, he's
Yes!
chilling.
Let's
Go, Ned! What a king! I'm rooting for Ned in this one. Like we said, for the Oz Cup competition, it's between Ned and Jesse Raffini.
Like, I love them both, but obviously I love Ned way more.
Ned's our boy. All right,
our boy.
let's see. We'd like to see someone get up these cooler. I want to call them the archery targets. We have a lot of funny terminology for the holes that we use.
I like the mushrooms. Come on, Ali is
Mushrooms is
cruising
very cool.
this. Oh no, just gasses out. It's such a long boulder, dude. So Ali's been climbing for 12 years, and she's been doing comp since day one, so she's quite used to the whole comp format, the stress, the pressure.
We saw Ali just pause in that position and then not make a move for the next hold. And I think what she's doing there is trying to just reserve some energy and also reserve your skin. So climbing's this funny sport where your skin actually makes all the difference to your ability to get up the boulder. So as I said, you saw her just pause there, not make it to the next move. This kind of info is more for people who are not really accustomed with competition climbing. And she's trying to feel into that position, I think. So if you're sort of moving your hands around on there, it's really hard to find that position. I'm just seeing some of my youth climbers come through. Stacey and Albie, shout out to you guys.
Also,
a
just
couple
want
of
to
kids.
give us... Oh, sorry.
No, you're right, Lana. Go
Just
for
want to give a
it.
shout out to Ned for brushing the holds of the boulder after he's topped it, which is great sportsmanship.
I didn't even say that. That's actually the cutest thing ever. We saw that in, I can't remember which World Cup it was, but Yannick Flo was
One of the
brushing the
IFSC
boulder for the
ones,
next
right?
climber, having not been able to do it.
So, Ali, one of her 2023 season highlights was going to Rocklands and sending a V10 called Caroline, and Jordan Grant waiting at the bottom with an engagement ring. Ooh. So, congrats to Ali and Jordan. She also has a very cute cat called Bo, just want to say that.
What is it with climbing and cats? CC, climbing and cats.
Because cats are epic and climbing is epic.
Cats are epic. I love that statement. Very subjective, but I'll give it to you, Lana.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's just an objective
Dude,
truth.
it's an objective.
It's innate knowledge.
A-cab, all cats are beautiful.
This climb is looking really hard.
Yeah,
For
dude.
context, everyone, like your classic gym punter would have a really hard time probably making the first or second move even. So
For sure.
it's
You don't
really
even
cool.
understand how strong these women are. It is amazing.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's really crazy. It's super impressive to see these climbers having spent so much time throughout the qualies round, really busting it, working really hard to, again, preserve skin, preserve energy. I think Ali's going to pull on one more time. So as Lana's been saying throughout this session.
She seems to be cruising the start of the boulder quite well compared to the other women, which is interesting. I think because she's had experience on those holds.
It's like it kind of ropes you in a little bit to feel like you could maybe get through, and then it kind of spits you out towards that midsection. And again, it's a super complex boulder. It's like thinking how to do it, thinking about your foot position, thinking about your hip position. Anyways, we are on to our next competitors. So now, for the males, we have... We've got Mr. Sam Lavender. So,
I love Sam so much.
He's route setter at Urban Climb Brisbane. He's been a route setter at Urban Climb Brisbane for 5 years. He's been climbing for 9 years. My sheet just says youth year for 4 years, but I feel like it just means he's been a youth in the youth competitions for 4 years. He's competed in a few World Cups in Japan, China, Europe, and he's getting into comp setting, and he's set at the Youth Nationals. So it's really cool to see. Oh, he's already coming through here. Sorry, I'm looking at my sheet and I'm not even looking what's going on the screen.
Tamara Sowers, well, as I said, 15 years old, in year 9, our strongest competitor. Our youngest competitor. I mean, she is pretty strong though as well.
She might have the strongest fingers, perhaps not the strongest fingers, but fingers that can really grit down hard on tiny edges. She's known for that at the lab. Every time we
flip,
set
dude.
some hard route that's just like tiny finger stuff, we always think Tao will top it. Sam's coming through, just rolling over the left.
Nice,
Gets a
Sam.
flush.
Let's go.
Nice job from Sam. That looked pretty cruisy.
Sam's staying at my house at the moment, actually, for this comp. Sam and
Sam
Jesse. Yeah.
Oh wow, you've got professional climbers.
My
in your house.
finalists
Oh,
are
you're
in
so
my
cool.
living room.
I think what's really good for Sam there is that he has flasher on his first go, so he's not using too much skin, he's not using too much energy. It's going to allow him to really attack the coming boulders and have a lot of endurance for the rest of the round. So he'll be really stoked to have topped that boulder and take that into the other to the next 3 boulders. We're still only on boulder 1. Honestly, like, I can't imagine how tired these climbers must be after 1 boulder. And they've done a qualies round, and then they've got 3 more to go. So testament to them.
For real. So Sam and Ned on the flat. Full disclosure, Trent wanted me to turn the microphone off so he could blow his nose. And I'm calling him out. Better out than in, I say.
I just blew my nose, and my nose is still blocked.
We're using a hanky, because I full respect that. I would never use one, but like I full respect hankies.
Yeah, thanks. I think the grossest thing about my hanky when I use it is I get a lot of boogers in my moustache.
Flavor
sorry,
saver.
Lance is a bit of a germaphobe, and I've been a little bit sick at the end of this comp, so
I was like, you are not commentating with me, dude. That's right, he's a lot better today. All right, Tao with the zone.
Oh, okay. I love the journey of this boulder that takes you over the top and then makes you drop down.
Ooh,
got a bit of a heel toe cam. Again,
toe
Tao
cam.
needs to get on these micro edges. She's just going to mince that. Is she
What?
matching that?
How is she matching that? Dude, that is tiny. What the hell?
She's crazy, dude. I can't believe that. Like I said, she wasn't quite in the right position to match it. So where we can see that position where she was just at, she would have wanted another foot probably out to her right to stabilize and then go up. But you can see a bit of a void below that top right hold. And so she needs to find a better position to be in. I don't know that the heel toe cam helped her a lot. It helped her to get a bit of a rest.
It definitely looks cool.
Yeah,
Don't know
looks
if it
sick.
helped, but.
Climbing is all aesthetics. Form over function. Anyway, Tao, she's heading through again. She jumped on quite quickly, so didn't take a very big break. I feel like she may have sorted out the way she wants to go. This is quite a powerful move, busting up into this midsection. Oh, she's found a knee bar there, super cool. Bumps in the left hand.
Come on, girl. Come
She's
on,
going to have to
Tao.
smack up so hard. I think her height gets her at a bit of a disadvantage here. I think she's thinking about going
wide.
left. Yeah. When you're slapping a hold like that and you're kind of like firing off it, it's like, again, it's really hard on your skin.
Just glancing back at the clock, she's got about 10 seconds left now.
I don't know. I think she's going to give it one more go.
I hope
She's
so.
gonna really give this a good crack. You don't want to waste your energy at all.
All right, one more go. Let's go, Tao.
Not quite able to make it. Not quite able to make it, but that's all right. On to the next one. We can't see your comments on the YouTube, but please leave us some nice comments. Give us some feedback on how you think we're going. And yeah, let's get back into the climbing. Enough about the commentators, hey? On the left, we've got Maya Stazik. She's a Boulder Lab climber as well. She's crushing it. Lana will give you some more information about that. And then the other male climber we've got now is Jesse Raffini. And so this is who is fighting for first place. Jesse Raffini v. Ned Meadowhurst. So I think Ned flashed this boulder, so it's really important that Jesse actually flashes this as well. He will have probably taken notes of the crowd's cheers in the time that Ned spent out. So he's come off that. So like I said at the start, the scoring goes that it's the attempts to the top and then the attempts to the zone. So now that Jesse is going to use 2 attempts, Ned's got a slight advantage going up now. But again, we're only on boulder 1. It feels like we've been here forever.
Dude, for real. Maya Stazik, 16 years old in year 10, so our second youngest competitor.
In year 10, that sounds ridiculous. In year 10, I was just doing stupid things.
Crushing. It was her first year in Open World Cups, and she came 21st in Brixton, which is incredible for your first go. She has 2 dogs. We've been talking about cats a lot, so shout out to the dogs. She has 2 dogs, Buddy and Billy. And also shout out to Oscar, the dog, who helped us through a lot of the setting team.
Yeah, some shout outs to the dogs. And back to the boulders, we might have a double top here.
Oh, come on.
Everyone's
Maya.
looking really strong. We might get our first top on women's boulder number 1.
Jessie got
Jessie's
the
giving us a top.
top.
There you go. Double top. That is so exciting.
I love that.
That is
That's
so
a good
sick.
time.
Everyone lost it there.
That's a great time.
It's nice to see everyone getting so hyped up. You kind of live vicariously through the athletes here. And now we've got our number one qualifiers here. We've got Campbell Harrison and Ocean McKenzie, who both hail out at Urban Climb. So Campbell Harrison is a 4-time IFSC World Cup lead semi-finalist. So he's traditionally a lead climber, I believe. I don't want to speak too much for him, but I believe
he is, yeah. Originally
lead is his thing,
both
as
from
opposed to
Bayside as
Boulder.
well.
It does not mean that he's not a super strong person.
It's actually awesome when you have someone that's a lead specialist and a boulder specialist.
Yeah, pretty impressive, and knowing that that's the Olympic, the structure for the Olympics, it's really important that climbers could really smash the lead routes, but then also go really hard at the boulder. So
I think cruising this, dude.
I think it looks like we might have a little double top here
Double
as well.
flash again.
You
So
can-
cute. Bayside.
Wow, there you go.
Amazing.
Hailing from Bayside OGs.
Bayside OGs. Along with Ned, I mean, they were.
Look at that
that's
sportsmanship
cute.
there
I
for
love
each other,
that.
support for
I
each
love
other.
that.
That's super cool. I think like we can expect that from those two climbers. Their ability is to flash a boulder like that and come out on first attempt is what is expected. We're just seeing a lot of spectators now shift their way across from the right side over to the left. So we're going to be making our way over to men's and female boulder number 2. But yeah, super cool to see, super fast descents there. It really shows the caliber of the climbers.
For
We saw quite
sure.
a few attempts on each boulders from the other athletes.
Osha's actually our most successful female Australian athlete.
Yeah,
Australian climber.
She recently finished 7th, I believe.
Yeah, 7th overall.
Yeah,
which is
7th overall in the
incredible.
Boulder IFSC championship. Not the championship, sorry.
This is her favorite quote. You have fun when you're strong, and when you're strong, you have fun. So true, bestie.
That's so funny, I love that. A little bit of info about Campbell. He's been climbing for 17 years. His IFSC career started in 2012 with his youth climbing. He went through to multiple Youth World Championships before open events, and he's currently studying arts at Melbourne Uni. I really like Campbell. He's really active on Instagram about the rights of athletes.
Dude, they're
and just
both
other
so
social
nice.
spaces. Yeah, I think it's nice to see climbing athletes as ambassadors for just like a good social status, if you like. So yeah, shout out to you, Campbell and Osh. I really appreciate your presence online. It's fantastic. His 2023 season highlight was making 2 semis in one IFSC lead season, and I read a very heartfelt post from him which discussed that. So it's really cool to see Australian athletes really taking the comp scene.
For sure, and I mean,
to the overseas
compared to
spaces.
the rest of the world in terms of the climbing scene, Australia's not that great compared to USA, Japan, Europe, but it's really great to see us coming up now. Like, Osh placing 7th overall is absolutely incredible. I don't think people realize how big that is.
It's pretty mega. I think that the scene is coming. We're a little bit late to the party in terms of having like a big youth scene, and that's something that I'm directly involved in at the moment. So I'm both a setter and a coach at Boulder Lab. Like I shouted out before, 2 of my young crushers. Shout out to Stacey and Albie, 7 and 9 years old, who placed in the top 3 at state titles. I think they're the future. I think they're the future of climbing. Another couple of my youth squad kids coming through. Shout out to you, Luke, Jasper, and Leo, my homies.
Dude, if
I'm
I
with
was
them
a
every
kid,
night.
I would want to be coached by you in so many different aspects of my freaking
Oh,
life,
thank
dude.
you. Yeah. Let's advertise Trent's future
For
life coaching
real.
career.
Honestly, like, Trent is one of the best people I know. Like, I'm like, real dude. Not just coaching, but just in terms of who you are as a person, how open and vulnerable you can be as a man as well is so important to me.
Lana, I actually appreciate that so much. You're making me
Love
a
you,
bit
doll.
sad that you're leaving.
I'm not leaving.
You're
I'm
not
not
leaving.
leaving.
You'll still be around at the lab. So what are you going to go do, actually?
I'm going to go be a zoologist.
You're going to go and be a zoologist.
Not
Very
entirely
cool.
sure what I'm doing, but like, I don't know.
That's next week, right? Or this coming week?
Yeah.
So that's why Lana doesn't want to get sick, and I'm a little bit sick, and she rocked up and she was like kind of mad at me, and then I was kind of mad at her for accusing that I was sick. and then-
Unintentionally mad at you though. Like, I would be mad at anyone, but I
Fair
still
enough,
love you. And I'm
fair
still
enough.
sitting next to you,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you look a lot better than you did yesterday.
I was
so-
cooked yesterday. I
Did
don't
you
know
go
what
have a
happened.
bath at home?
No, I didn't have a bath. I just had like I had multiple really hot showers. I
Beautiful.
had some spicy food. I had lots of tea.
Echinacea?
No, not echinacea. I had some herbs from the garden that Bryony helped. pick up for me,
Nice.
which
Shout
is
out to
really nice.
Bryony.
Yeah, shout out to Bryony.
Where is she?
Bryony's at home. She's feeling really low energy. At the
I
moment.
wonder why. I wonder if somebody got her sick.
Stop it. She's watching it right now. She's going to be like, shut up. But yeah, Bryony's at home. But anyway, back to climbing. We're heading into boulder number 2 for both the men and the women. Like the structure was for the first boulder, we have the person coming in 6th place as the qualifier who will be up first. So for the men, that is Shuntal. And then who's that for the women, Lana?
For the women, it's Judith Carroll. So we've got 7th place, so we've got an extra person, again, due to a tie in qualifiers, which is cool for us because we get extra viewing.
Yeah, so that's why the very first female competitor that came out by themselves, because we had a tie in qualifiers. I hope that sounds good in the live stream.
I hope that sounds alright.
I've always thought I'm not bad at singing,
Dude,
but
I like
you know.
singing, I'm just shy, and like that
Yeah.
probably sounded bad, but I feel like I can actually sing IRL.
Yeah. And then someone's like, "We'll sing," and you're like, "No, I'm good."
Nah, no thanks. I think Connor is the only person that's actually heard me sing.
Yeah, shout out to Connor, Death Metal Vibe, who is actually our isolation security guard, the big
And
dog.
Mega Crusher, Mega Setter.
He's so good. I love Connor.
I love Connor.
But anyway,
Yes.
we're gonna have Shuntao come out as our person qualifying in 6th place.
AKA Cat. Meow meow.
Catman.
That was cringe, sorry.
So looking at these boulders now as well, on the left is female boulder number 2. So again, just to clarify for everyone online how the scoring works, there's a 4-point start. So that means that the climbers have to get their 4 points of contact, which is 2 hands and 2 feet, where the tape is. It's a little bit tricky to see where that actually is for this boulder.
I think it's 2 on the... Oh,
No, I think it's
4
all the
on
volume. So I think you'll start with, you start with 2 hands on the pink and you flick your legs up for the very start, and then you're going to try and propel your body over to the left, and that's just the first part of the sequence. So again, you can see this climb making a C shape. So we think a lot about that in our setting, that we want to push the climbers to the left, and sometimes you bring them over the top to the top of the start, and it takes quite an interesting shape, and it provides a lot of space on the wall as well.
You really have to think about not breaking things.
Yeah, good call. Actually, I was going to mention that sometimes if you're doing the C shape kind of setting, the tall climbers can often break things. But again, it's just the way it goes. But we're always trying to troubleshoot those kinds of things. These finals boulders for 2 days were climbed. They were tweaked, they were thought about, they were talked about. Like, we've really worked hard to make sure that these are the most exciting and beautiful boulders. Honestly, the boulder on the right, in my opinion, just looks so nice.
It's so beautiful, and the colors as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky that we get to mix some colors on these at these events. We're normally not allowed to do that. Normally in a commercial set, you'll just use black, you just use red. So here on the right, we've got a black, blue, and purple one, and then on the left, we've got a pink and blue. So Judith's coming out by herself, as she's the 7th woman who's come in to qualify for finals.
My favorite holds are those pink holds, the pink Neo holds.
Yeah.
Which is starting on my favorite holds.
Super cool. Yeah, so quite a slopey hold. You've got to find good shoulder position on that one. Oh, pretty close on that.
That looks hard, dude.
Yeah, I think that she needs to find a more powerful swing. So
yeah,
what
she
she's
didn't
going
have very much momentum build up there.
Right, yeah, so I think she's going to need a bit more of a momentum build-up. Sometimes the hand position can make a big difference, whether you have your left in front, you have your right in front, whether you just have them on top of each other. Oh,
Nice,
there you go.
girl.
Nice. Cool.
Look at those
So that time
backs.
she just pushed her body to like the side and really got herself into the position to stab her foot out. And now she's going into the second part of the sequence. Oh, damn. Took a little bit of a tumble
A little
there.
bit of a slip there.
So standing on that volume, there's not a single hold. We can see one of our U Squad kids. I think
Is
that's
that Dan? Yeah, that's Dan.
Yeah, that's Dan.
Shout
Dan.
out Dan Gouch.
Good job, Dan. Yeah, so standing on those volumes is quite tricky. You need to push a lot of your weight and find, again, good hip positioning. Trying to stay sometimes close to the wall, sometimes far away. In this case, we kind of want to propel over to the left as far as we can to get into the next position, which is actually the zone. So this climb, in my opinion, is quite tricky. Being able to hit that every time is going to be quite exhausting for these climbers. Do we have a crimp on the volume there?
We have a little crimp there.
We do have a little crimp there. So that's going to help Judith
Come on, girl.
propel up to this move.
Oh,
Again, you just see her
that's
foot slipping a
huge.
tiny bit. Yeah.
I do remember them talking about having a foot jib on that volume, but in the end, no.
Any tiny foot you give the female climbers, they will stand on it, and they will stand on it well. So it's interesting because you know, the difference between the male and female is often about like sort of mobility and flexibility elements. So typically the female climbers are super flexible, super mobile. Their hips are incredibly powerful and incredibly, I think manipulative is probably the wrong word, but like they can manipulate their hips in ways that you can't even dream of. And that's super impressive. So if you give them a tiny little jib, which is like a tiny little foothold on the volume, they'll stand on it and they'll use it, and they'll likely be given a big advantage. So you can see her feeling, it looks like being quite fatigued on this boulder.
Pretty nerve-wracking to be 7th as well and climbing like you're the only one there. Everybody is watching you. But I'm sure like in competitions you're not really thinking about the crowd that much. You really are really absorbed in what you are doing.
But I think there is something comforting in having another climber next to you.
For sure.
In the round, for sure. So for the next climber coming out, they're hopefully going to be a little bit more comfortable and absorbed by the crowd. And
Come on,
have so
Judith.
many eyes on. But anyway, she's back to her position. She needs to really dial in this foot.
Yes.
The foot like stuck on, but I think she didn't commit enough over to the left to really get into it. So the beta is that she's using at the moment is trying to palm press the left one, so you can't actually grab anything on that hold. You're trying to palm it, and you have quite a powerful shoulder move on the zone hold to the right, and kind of take the swing and then flick the leg back up in to start the last part of the sequence. Now, again, this is a super pretty boulder, big volumes, big macro holds. Let's see how Judith goes on this, probably one of her last attempts.
Does look like you do need to rock onto that foot a little bit before you get over there.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
how slowly do you need to do it? Like if you're going to do a move that's like palm catch, you do kind of need to be a bit more controlled.
So that view there from the side helped us make a bit more sense of the position that Judith needs to be in. So right then her hips were just a little bit far away from the wall. You really need to ping yourself right into that corner between the palm press and the zone hold to ensure that you're in a stable position to, just be in a stable position. So back on the crimp, loading up the volume, feet are at a crazy angle, we can see that. Oh, just a liner. That's a tricky boulder.
That was a solid attempt though. He
Well done,
tried
Judith.
super
Well
hard.
done. All right, now we've got Shun Tao coming out. And who's our female climber? I
We
forget.
have Hana Kogure.
All right, the vibes are pumping.
Vibes are
Oscar's
pumping.
on the tunes.
Some really good
Everyone's getting a
tunes
bit
happening
rowdy.
right here. Don't know if you can hear it from home, but like, it's a good one. I think this is a Work It Soul Wax remix.
Say that again.
I think Oscar may be playing my Filthy playlist.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have a couple of key playlists at the lab during our commercial open times. Sometimes the people on the front are feeling filthy. Sometimes they're feeling a bit chill. And tonight is pretty much all about the filthy bangers. So Hana is just trying to line up this swing. So she didn't quite find the really good position there. She'll try and reposition those hands and feet to get that right. Shun Tao is making his way up men's boulder number 2. Quite an obscure position you get in now, but I mean, he's making
Very body
work of
position
this.
base.
He's reached the zone hold now, so to have the zone hold as part of your points, you have to move off it. So right now he's clearly in a position where he's moved off it well. Damn, this kid is strong.
Big smile from Anna though, that's what we like to see.
This kid is so strong. So quite a committing finish here. High risk. The likelihood of falling is, I think, quite high because you're not in a very stable position. But damn, he's made the top. Wow, nice job.
That was epic.
That was so
was
sick. To flash that boulder is like really, really impressive. Again, it points to the absolute caliber of these athletes who can come out and just do a super hard boulder like that. That I would literally need like 2 years to project. I need to do 4 training cycles. I need to just be a better climber. I need to stop all my commitments and then be able to top something like that. So
Get on
yeah,
those
super impressive.
AG1, dude. Shout out to AG1.
AG1s, yeah, please sponsor me. I love AG1, so good. Speaking of sponsors, another huge shout out to Mad Rock, who's our primary sponsor for this event. Arc'teryx, secondary sponsor, and then Rock Tech Climbing, Project Climbing, Bulk Nutrients, the machine printers who get us all our shirts for the event. climb clinic, which is our in-house physio, Nadia, who's had a little booth here.
Yes, Nadia. Shout out to Nadia.
She's been sussing out everyone's injuries. It's funny about Nadia. I asked her, I was like, a couple of weeks ago, you know, have you been busy? Have you got many clients? And she said, I'm not busy now, but she said, I'll be busy after Lab Masters. And I said, why is that? And she's like, because everyone injures themselves at Lab Masters. So last year, she had an abundance of people coming through to her space because they've thrashed themselves at Lab Masters. So, oh, we've got a catch.
Yes,
Nice smile there. She's really psyched to find that good position with the feet. Just got to really commit to this next move. Oh,
that
cheeky,
looks like
cheeky.
such a big leap. And like, it looks like you have to be quite extended as well to get your palm all the way out.
It looks scary, to be honest. I think that if you're not really good on your feet, it's going to be really tricky to find the right position and propel yourself into the palm press and the catch on the zone.
So Hannah hopping on with 1 minute left to go. Trent's blowing his nose again. Sorry, Trent. All right, let's see if she can get the catch again. Yeah! Oh, damn. Little barn door out there. And she's quite short as well, especially compared with Judith. Judith's quite tall.
Judith is quite tall, actually. I mean, I don't have the specifications of a female competitor's height, but yeah, Judith is substantially taller. Even for Hannah to get up into this start hold, it's a bit of a stretch on her arms. But yeah, see how she goes. Again, like I said, it's really hard to commit to this dynamic move at the start, doing it over and over again because it's quite a high risk, complex boulder in terms of, oh, she's so close.
I like the stab with the foot out there to catch her.
Time's up. Damn, that went really fast. All right, we're on to our next climbers. Who we got next?
Number 3. We have Tao Murasawa. And in next, we have Sam Lavender. Let's go, boys and girls. Oh, no. I was reading
not
reverse
Sam
order.
Lavender. You are wrong. It's Finley Evans. It's Mr. Finley Evans and Anna Davey.
Anna Davey. My bad.
All right, so Anna Davey not able to get up boulder number 1, and that was the case for Finley as well. Finley was really close to the catch on the other boulder, and now he's going to be thrown into this really powerful sequence. Anna as well going to be thrown into quite a tricky boulder, as we've seen. And here goes Mr. Finley.
Bit of a fall from Finley there, but that's all right.
Shun Tao made absolute light work of this.
Made it look so easy. And those holds are not good at all, especially on that wall angle as well. They're bad as is.
Yeah,
Less on that.
so bad. And then you throw in feet, like really bad feet as well, and it completely throws your position out to move confidently around the boulder. So yeah, Finley's jumped on quite quickly. I don't know if he just got it in the wrong spot. They do have some little divots in those slopey holds that you need to find. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so pushing really hard. Got some crazy colors on the wall. And not quite making his way through again. Anna going for her. Okay, we've got it. She's landed the catch now.
Oh, another slip on that volume. That is not a good angle at all. It's quiet steam, quite easy. It would be really hard to generate enough power to do that jump without slipping on that volume.
Well, if you look at the blue hold on the second big sort of triangular shaped volume, it's facing down, right? So you're pulling, you're using that to pull and then push against your feet. And so then you have to flick, I guess you do have to crib, but then you have to flick your hands up really hard and fast up into the palm press and the zone hold.
Yeah, dude. They are thinking about it quite hard. That's what I love about climbing. You've got time in between. Think about what have you done wrong? What can you do better?
We refer to it as micro beta, the minute changes you might make in positioning, in pulling power and pushing power to get yourself to the next hold.
Just like in life.
Anna struggling to have the ability to stay really measured on the legs on this first move. she had a little smile with Finley then. I think kind of just acknowledging to each other that they're on some tricky boulders. Like I said before, it kind of takes a bit of the edge off when you've got someone else you're competing with on the stage. All eyes are not on you. You know, it's nice to know that your struggle is kind of with someone else. But anyway, Finley seems to be taking his time. Now he might have one, perhaps even two more attempts on this boulder. Anna is just really looking to get back to that position she's been in to propel herself up again. And yeah, Finley's made it past the zone hold, but is just struggling to find his way around the volume.
Anna seems to be getting a little bit frustrated. About 40 seconds left on the clock now. Let's hope Finley can finish this one off. That next move looks pretty heinous though.
Super hard. Oh, damn.
Ooh, just gassing out. Looks so tough.
Hard boulder.
And those added volumes putting in some added overhang.
Yeah, so the profile of the volumes is just pushing the climber out from the wall. Again, it's a lot about your core strength in climbing, so everyone's like, oh, you got a big biceps to climb, and yeah, although it's great, realistically, if you're new to climbing, I would focus a lot on your core strength and development. Not to say that you're going to be on the level of any of these athletes anytime soon, but some quick gains could be in your core strength. Oh yeah, Anna's trying to bump everyone up. Come on, Anna.
Let's go. She's got one more shot and she knows it. She may as well give it everything. Let's go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, girl.
She gets the crimp. She's going to go hard up into this one.
Oh, and she is
so
super
gassed.
short as well. I don't think anybody realizes how tiny she is.
Yeah, I think it's crazy seeing Judith up at the front and perhaps thinking about her height as an advantage because getting up to that zone hold on the left for the female boulder is proving to be really difficult. And now we've got Mr. Ned Middlehurst.
And Ali Rouge.
And Ali as well. So Ali takes a big deep breath. She's really keen by the looks of things.
Ned loves slow pose and he loves overhangs. And he's very powerful with his arms, very good at shouldery moves. So let's see how he goes with this one.
Yeah, Ned's got quite nimble hips as well, so he can find himself in, I'm not going to say contorted positions, but he can definitely find himself in positions where he's just, it's almost like he's happy being uncomfortable.
Ooh,
A lot of it
Ali
comes
using
down
the
to
wall.
your core strength and your mobility in your hips and shoulders.
Don't think using the wall was really good for Ali. It seems like it's pushing her further away rather than further in.
Right.
Come on, Ned.
Come on, Ned. Oscar's got some really pump-up tracks right
Dude,
now.
this looks so rough.
Ned climbing quite reserved now, just going nice and slow. Trying to find some... Oh, he slaps into that big delta hold.
Fighting.
He's going to try and press his way through as opposed to slap into it and then pull. So trying to get more of his body weight over. Again, thinking about those contorted positions. He's got a really high knee, high toe
Ned.
rocking over. He's wrapping on the top there. There's a tiny little hold in there.
Ooh, come on,
Switching
Ned.
position, again, wrapping.
Ooh, little
Trying to pop a
heel.
heel on.
Come on.
Come on, Ned.
Come on, Ned. Come on, Ned. Fight for it, dude. No.
Oh, he just slips.
I reckon he'll get it. Didn't get the flash, but I reckon he'll get it for sure.
Again, it's going to be super tricky for Ned to really lock into the zone and have another attempt at this boulder. So he's gotten right up to the top on his first attempt. I can see him psyched on the music there. And I'm pretty sure he'll go really hard again. But like I was saying, it's hard when you get really close to the top. You probably feel like you're close. You have to sort of block out those emotions and then just go at it again. Ali looks like she's having a hard time getting over on the volume here. Again, it's all about your trajectory. If you can't quite swing into the position, it's definitely going to be really hard. The climber's going to have a really hard time.
Yeah, I think swinging into the wall, like, because it goes in and then back out again. So it seems like she gets kind of stuck and pushes herself away rather than continuing that momentum forward onto that second volume.
It's like the perfect coordination block in the sense that it forces you to change positions all throughout the sequence. Ned is having a little grin there. I think he's psyched about the music.
Yes.
Oscar's gearing him up to try really, really hard.
Oscar and Ned have pretty much the same music taste, so I'm sure he's loving this right now.
He's going to get pumped because of this. All right, Ali, a funny little start position there, so the 4 points are actually on the volume there.
All right, come on, Ned. Just sussing out the top. Let's go, boy.
So we've got 1 more minute left on the clock. Ned is going to give this his absolute all. The music's going off. Come on, Ned!
Come on, Ned.
Sorry, I'm propelling my voice out into the space and not just here. Let's really pump it up. I'm so excited. I really want to see him top this. Again, like Ned's coming out first before Jesse. This could make all the difference to who wins Boulder Lab Masters and who wins the Oz Cup. But honestly, I really don't think that's much of Ned's concern. I think he's just really psyched on having fun and
Sure,
climbing.
loves
Every
the
time he's in
bouldering.
space, he's laughing, he's having fun.
Such a good vibe to be around, like
He is.
bouldering or not. Just always smiley, always positive.
All right, he comes in, goes for a little underclean now. He's going to get into the wrap position. You watch that left hand, it's going to change positions again. So pushing the right body over, flipping the hand,
Nice flip.
rolling
Come
over
on,
the heel.
Ned.
He's had a little slip here off the right hand,
Oh.
and the heel just slipped out there as well. I think he's going to try and get on one more time.
On as well.
Come on, Ned.
Do you remember what Kat did? Did he do a toe?
No, I don't remember. I actually have no idea. I feel like he had like really good mobility in his shoulders. I'm probably going to say mobility a million times, and I feel like it's because my mobility is really bad. So whenever I see anyone with really good mobility, I'm like, oh, that's
Wow.
pretty cool. Oh, I wish I had that.
Come on,
So
Ned.
again, time's up now. Ned's going to give this an absolute burly go up here.
Come
Shoulders
on,
flexing
Ned. Come
back,
on,
getting a
dude.
drop knee in here, finding a little rest.
Shaking out. What a rest, dude. Come on, Ned.
So opting to just get into the position first and see how he goes. I think it'll be quite a hard one to move dynamically
Whoa.
too. It's good fun the position. Good try from Ned.
Super solid
crowd is
effort.
getting behind him for sure. And now we're on to our next boulders. So we're pumping through quick with the climbers. So we just had Ned Middlehurst. Now we've got Sam Lavender as our male climber out now.
And we have Tao Murasawa.
And Tal Murasara coming out for female and male.
The music
boulder
is
number 2.
great here, but it's a bit loud. Can't really hear Trent that well, so I am sorry if we are talking over each other.
Yeah, good call. We've got headphones in, liaising with the technology team.
Technology team.
Yeah, technology team. TT, baby. TT.
I like that.
I like that. I like that laugh.
I like that. That's a nice laugh.
Again, thinking about the height of climbers, I feel like Tao's height might be tricky for her here. You've got to have really powerful legs to propel yourself over.
I feel like Sam being a bit longer as well is making that rock over move a lot harder. So Ned's really able to like pull his hips over his knees, get that rocking into
You're talking
the
about at
volume.
the top with the volumes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just after the zone.
Yeah. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Tao going for a second
Ooh,
attempt.
that is a big leap for Tao.
She's going to be in quite a tricky position, I think, for this boulder. Again, her height disadvantage is keeping her like a little bit further away from the catch, the underclean catch, and she'll just want to like give it her everything. But again, when you're throwing for really powerful moves, your ability to coordinate is really tricky because the speed you need, the momentum you need changes, and so you have to try super hard and really propel. You can see her core ability, her core strength here is super important. So I think she's going to probably manipulate her hands now and try and find a better position, or maybe just try and swing a little bit better. It's looking quite tricky. I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if she jumped off and then was going to jump back on again to give it another attempt. Anyway.
Just like getting her momentum right.
Yeah, Sam Lavender coming
Come on,
up here.
Slav. Mallory gave him a really good nickname, Slam.
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 Lavender.
Oh.
Wow. It's so interesting seeing the difference between the climbers. You see Sam feeling quite uncomfortable in that blue zone hold, and then you see Ned and
They're
Shun just able to
shaking
move
off
off
on
it
that
really
hold.
comfortable, which is really cool. But anyway, Tao's going again.
Ooh.
Oh, she's so
Much
close. I think she
closer.
just needed to get that left foot out a little bit more.
Yeah, she got it. She knows what to do now.
Yeah, just finding a bit more contact with the wall is going to be the key thing for her to stay in close contact and then make that next move.
Dude, the music is so good right now. Sorry if you guys can't hear it. I'm giving you like musical FOMO. Trent drinking water. That's a great idea. I haven't drank water all day. Like 3 coffees and a Red Bull, but no water.
I would let you have some of my water, but you don't
No!
get sick, and I'm a sick boy. You go get some water. if you
Jamlock.
want. I can handle
I need a
this.
pee soon, so
All
I
right,
might do that.
whatever. Oh, Sam trying hard. Come on, dude.
Come on, Sam.
Again, wrap first, pulling left, and then when the foot comes over, you switch. Oh, I can't remember what Shun did, but I feel like
think,
he just
yeah, I think
rolls
the
through on
toes
the toe.
away. Yeah. Come on, Sam.
Oh, he was so
I
close
wonder
to the
if
match
he had
there.
flipped his hand on the phone.
That is super exciting. Oh my god.
Come
I
on,
hope to see
Tao.
him get up this. He's got 30 more seconds, so he will be able to give it one more attempt. Tao just is not quite able to get onto that hole.
It's pretty long.
It's long.
It's long. She's gassing out. Come on, Sam, pulling on for his last attempt. Let's go. So close. I reckon if he flips his hand on that volume, maybe.
Sam's got one last attempt now. The time's up, so he's going to give it his all. You can see super strong leg, super high leg as well. Pressing up in. Some strong shoulders, some strong hips. Oh my god, he just come on there.
That is
Come
a
on,
fight.
dude.
Come on, Sam.
You think he's going to want to move quick from here. He knows the position he needs to be in. He needs to get that toe on and just kind of roll over and kind of dynamically move. Here we go. Hello, hello. I believe we are back on now. I think the live stream is going again. I'm just waiting to get some confirmations from the people at home. So yeah, please comment if it's back on for you guys on the live stream. Bryony, please send me a text and let me know if it's back on. But yeah, if you're wondering what's happened since you've been gone, it's not a whole lot other than Ocean McKenzie coming out and just walking her way up female boulder number 2. Campbell is 2 minutes through his second boulder now. So yeah, we're back on. I'm just going to go run to the loo for a quick toilet break. Lana's going to look after you now, and then we'll be back into it. Cheers, everyone.
Let's go. It's kind of weird to be alone on this, because it's just like I'm talking to myself, but there's like so many people that I cannot even see or interact with listening to me. I don't know what I sound like. I don't know what's happening. Tom, did Osh already top this boulder? Okay, awesome. I don't know yet. All right. I got Tang here, Tom Tang. How's it going, brother?
Yeah, pretty good.
What?
Just hanging out.
Just
Pretty
hanging
good.
out? Nice. All right, let's go, Campbell.
Facing Trent for a sec. And it's a pretty spicy ending.
Dude, I
Everyone
can't
seems to
believe
be
he's just
falling
like
off this
shaking
part.
out there. Insanity. Time to crack another beer, I reckon.
Yeah, I wonder what that last little crimpy spot was like. I remember seeing it when they were setting, and it was pretty spicy. Like, you definitely was struggling on that whole
It's
time.
under a minute left. Hopefully he can get this. Come on, Campbell.
That foot that he's on is also insanely smooth.
Ooh.
Oh,
Heel
that
to a
was so
toe,
much.
though. That's a shout, I reckon. Cool.
Right,
Look
and
at
Trent's back. I
her
wanna pass it back
straight
to Trent.
sportsmanship. Dude, that was the quickest piece.
Sorry for Tang's awkwardness. And no, I'm kidding. I love him.
That was the quickest piss.
Shout out to Tang, who's our marketing boy.
Boy.
He's got all the sponsors really psyched. He's made my headphones bigger than they need to be, which is rude. He's got a huge.
He's got a big head, brother.
Oh, what did I miss? Oh, Campbell's not up yet.
Campbell's not up there. He fell out the last
Interesting.
move.
And
Come
in
on,
Japanese,
boy.
interesting is Omaro.
Omaro.
So shout out to Yo for teaching us more Japanese as we're
Thanks,
setting.
Yo.
It's very good.
Kanpai.
Is he?
Kanpai, dude.
Kanpai. Cheers.
Kanpai.
We're having a beer, commentating, so lovely. So, wow, this is pretty intense though. Campbell's, his time's out.
Come on, dude.
He's,
I love that he goes from a heel to a toe, and I reckon that's a play.
I'm
Okay.
I'm puffed because I ran to the toilet.
I know, that was so fast.
I can run very fast. But anyway, trying the heel method, which we saw Ned slip from. It'll be interesting to see how
I reckon
he can.
rock on a heel, maybe toe to push off.
Oh my
But,
god,
you know,
come on, dude!
Come on, dude. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Come on.
kill it.
Oh, so close.
That was hectic. That was really hectic.
Solid. All right, everybody's shuffling onto Boulder
Yeah, so we're
3
going to
now.
have a bit of a shift from the crowd now, going to Boulder number 3. So we're super excited to get this competition going. We're halfway through now. Oh, this song that's playing right now, actually, I told Oscar about, and he loves it. It's so good. It's a mega classic. We're moving over to the slab wall
Mega
now.
classic. Oh, yes, I am so psyched for this.
Yeah, see, there you go. Lana's super psyched on the slab wall. But
Freaking love the
so
slab.
we've had some really coordination, power style boulders, and now we're going to jump into the slab. So things are going to slow down. It's still going to be super exciting because we're going to see climbers get right out of their comfort zone and have to commit to some techie footwork, some really uncomfy positions. So we'll see how we go. Mooch! Hey, Mooch!
Oh, yes, this song. I know which song now. It's a great song.
We can just see Stan's head at the bottom of here. Sarah Mack down the right.
Oh, Ceci, congrats on her engagement as well. Lab mum.
Yeah, Lab Mom.
For sure.
Thanks, Reese, for committing to Sarah. That's super beautiful.
I love them both. You know?
Anyway, here's Sarah and I talking some absolute trash right now, but I feel like we're doing an alright job. Again, please leave in the comments whether you think we're doing a job, whether you think we're not, whether you need an MC at your latest event. Let me know. I accept cash only. So
You can
yeah,
just pay me in
give me a
general.
shout out.
I don't have to commentate. You can just give me money. I'm alright with that.
All right, we're on the slab. We're on the slab. I really like the men's, the boulder to the left. It's very
Oh, yeah?
simple.
Yeah,
Sorry, Lana, I'm
that's
talking
what
over
I
you.
love. Huh?
I'm talking over you,
No,
sorry.
I wasn't saying anything, I don't think.
But yeah, I think the simplicity of slab is really nice. You just kind of put big volumes up, put small holds on them, and then see if the athletes can get to the top. So yeah, we're back with Judith as the first competitor. Oscar doing that is kind of hilarious. Anna Davey running past our commentator box. She's gone to the
had a
toilet.
whiz.
She's gone for a toilet break.
A little toilet, but that's the first time I met her was toilet break at Boulder Fest.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
In the toilet.
Yeah.
T-A-W-L-E-T, toilet.
C-A-T.
T-A-W-L-E-T, toilet.
Toilet, brother.
Anyway, no more toilet talk.
Dude, this is a track. I don't know if you guys can hear this at home, but Oscar is freaking killing.
This track
That's
is
true.
wild. It gets me so pumped.
Okay, it just got significantly louder. Let's go.
Judith's just trying to latch the toe on the jump there. I don't know. I feel like she might be the only person that could catch the
pretty
toe
long,
like that.
yeah.
It's a very long beta, like you say, Lana. I think this is more of a bendy, flexy climb.
Hell yeah.
Maya Stazik running past our commentator box, going to the toilet as well. Campbell
letting
actually
it-
went, and Osh did as well. And Ned!
letting everybody
Everyone's
know.
going to the toilet.
I love the bowel movement.
Judith's
so our
not quite able to
competitors.
latch on there. But yeah, a couple of the homies walking past. Shout out to Matthias and Adam. Cheers. All right, Judith pulling on again.
Come on, girly pop.
Female boulder number 3. Really tricky to find good hand positions on these volumes. They're not particularly great. Judith using her height to her strength here. I reckon she probably could make the toe hook beta work.
Reckon, but then I feel like she'd be stuck. She wouldn't really be able to.
Right, the release would be super tricky. Again, I've mentioned this before, but slab climbing is a lot about your commitment to your feet, how well you can manipulate your body position, and move on to the next hold. Climbing's all about making transitions. So having 4 points of contact is obviously the most desired. Wow, it's so loud. 4 points of contact is the most desired position you want to be in. 2 hands, 2 feet on the wall. Making the transition is hard. So you can see there's only 2 feet, 1 hand, 1 and foot on the wall.
So good.
Nice.
Now
Messy
she's
footwork.
got the zone, she's using that hold. She's got
I'm
it.
going to take a quick break from talking and eat a little bit of chocolate for some energy, and I will be back.
I'm just eating and speaking. Sorry, guys.
I feel like that's very rude.
It's like ASMR.
Oh, I don't like that. I've
I can
never
chew louder if you guys want. Write in the comments if you want Trent and I to chew really loudly. Just joking.
Hi, Ned! I love you.
Come on, Judith. But there's a little gym on that. Okay, Good, because I was going to say it would be pretty savage if there was no jib on that.
Yeah, when I was screwing off this climb, when I say screwing off, I mean just putting all the screws into the volumes to make sure they're not going to fall off. I noticed a small little jib, and this is going to make all the difference to get up this boulder. I think standing on a big slopey surface like this, half circles would be really hard.
Is he trying to static it? Trent's just choking over here. You alright?
I'm fine. Campbell coming past the commentator box.
So close, dude. You can see how frustrated she was. It's so much work, like it's so much mental concentration.
I know. Yeah, you're on there for quite a long time. She's had about 2 or 3 attempts. And there's only 20 seconds left on this boulder now. So she's going to want to give this one her absolute all. Mental concentration, physical concentration, and then executing.
And it's
This
just like
song.
one little hip movement throws you off the whole thing. So frustrating.
I feel like the song you want for a boulder like this is something like really calm.
So
Like,
true.
like a sound of a rainforest or the sound of rain coming down. And you've got this like hectic, pumpy business. So talking about height advantages, we talked about how Judith's height advantage might play into, Judith's height might play into her advantage, but on a boulder like this in the slab, sometimes a smaller body can really help in getting some really high feet, having some really flexible hips. So we'll see how that plays a part. We've got Shun Tao now out on the wall, and Hana as well. So let's see how these shorter climbers go. I don't really know how tall Shun is, but Hana does seem quite small.
The red one does look pretty. I love it when it's just like features and few holds. I think it looks really nice, and it leaves a lot of creativity as well.
Yeah, I think.
Something a little bit dynamic there.
Yeah, that was a bit of a Tobinator there. So trying to, I think it's a Tobinator.
Terminator? Is that what it's called?
No, Tobinator. I'm pretty
What's
sure.
that mean?
It's where you like palm down and then catch.
Oh, is that what it's called?
I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me on that because again, I'm a Gumby
Okay,
grade setter.
you're not a Gumby bro. You got this.
Pat, level me up, you dog.
Your dog.
But yeah,
Level
anyway.
me up or I'm not coming to your wedding.
Flexi beta. Shun Tao is just trying to figure out how he might like start this boulder. He's very analytical right now, which is super cool to see.
I like that.
It's not like the other powerful boulders where you can make more sense of the sequence. So for something like this, if from a setter's perspective, this is a high complexity boulder, it's a high risk boulder, but the intensity isn't as high as the risk and complexity.
My favorite type of boulder is high complexity.
Your favorite type of boulder?
Yeah, for sure. Something that you really have to think about, but isn't specifically like strength-based.
Right. And it's a lot of trial and error. You can probably
Yes.
expect a lot of
Projecting.
attempts on a slab boulder like this. If a climber is going to come out and flash this, well then it's pretty damn impressive. So.
It'd be pretty epic.
Hannah trying to reach for the toe there, but it was quite far away. Shout out to Stan and Liam putting up the men's boulder on that Shun Tao is on right now. He's finding himself in a little pressy position. His shoulder is right back there. He's actually going face out almost the whole way, which is super impressive. But yeah, he's doing really well. He's finding an edge on the volume, which you're allowed to use. You're just not allowed to use any bolt holes in the wall. A lot of the kids who I coach have tiny fingers, and they always do that, and I'm always telling them that they're cheaters.
Cheaters!
Okay, so he just rushed that. He knew that. He grabbed his head, and he was a bit frustrated by that because he went a little bit too quickly for that last little bit. But we'll see how he goes on this next time around. Hopefully he can slow up his movement. He's got that start bit dialed. He's had the trial there. He's made the error, so now he needs to come back and correct that. I really like Shun Tao's hair. I think if I had
His hair
again,
looks so good!
yeah, I think if I had hair again, I'd want it like that. It's like a little bowl cut almost.
And it's like pastel pink. It's
Yeah.
really nice. Mallory behind here making us laugh. You gremlin! Mallory won intermediate female, just saying.
Hannah's having a really hard time making the way over to the zone. I don't know if she's actually been.
You wanna say anything,
the
Mal?
zone yet.
She says, she shakes her head.
It doesn't seem like
She's
it.
stressed. Alright. Don't worry about it, girlie.
I'm not sure if on your screen you have the zones and things like that. But anyhow, let's see how she goes. She's pulling on again. A lot of the time when I'm coaching, I talk about the importance of getting your knee over your toe. So the more you're, sorry, I'm feeling a bit sicko. The more you have your knee over your toe, the more weight you're pressing down onto either the hold or the volume. In this case, it's the volume. And we're trying to smear as much of the rubber on the foot as we can. Hana having another hard time making their way across.
Oh, so close. All right, 10 seconds left. He's got to pull on. Come on.
We're timed out on both boulders. Hannah's actually made her way over to the zone now. She could top this. But again, like super high pressure now because the time's out. She needs to make quick work of this. She looks like she's going to move dynamically across to it.
Oh,
okay,
that was so close.
That's a very committing move.
That was really cool though.
You need to be strong in your legs to really commit to the foot there. And Kat is off that
Those
boulder.
jigs are not nice on that volume.
Tricky slab boulders.
We had a very similar, like, exactly where that second volume is. That 8 that Andrew set just last week at Fairtree. If
Oh,
anybody
in
tried
the
it.
commercial set before.
Yeah.
Right. So Lana's saying before we stripped all these holds off the wall in this particular section that we had a very similar boulder. I think it was the 6. It was the 6.
was an 8.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Yeah, so traversed along this bottom section here and gave you really bad hands and really bad feet, which is these big yellow spheres that you can see Anna on now.
Anna rocking over the knee, over the ankle, as you were saying
There you
before,
go.
Trent. Yeah, yo.
I said there you go.
Oh.
There you go. All right.
Go, y'all.
Um,
All right, let's go, Finn.
Mr. Finley making his way through.
So very different to how Kat was doing it.
So if you're watching at home and you're not really accustomed to competition climbing, I would implore you to make most notice of the feet and the hips on these particular movements. Of course, your hands are always going to help you move across the wall here, but a lot of it is about your foot positioning. So yeah, take note of that. Finley might. Oh, okay, so just kicking the foot into the wall. Anna having a foot slip.
I love this, so precise. And those footholds are dual text and text as
yeah.
well. I think that's why I keep slipping on it.
The difficulty in making a foot swap there is really high. It's a really high risk move. His right foot, even without trying to change the feet, just slipped off. He was trying to push the left foot through to get to the further one. But I feel like what's hard about that is you still have to get your hips over. You still have to get a lot of your weight over to the right side. And that's the difficulty in moving across there. Wow, and it's really committing on that line. It's a bit spooky, to be honest.
I love that. That's such a cool move. Going out and then in again. Sick. Anna trying the toe catch, but she is quite small. Come on, Ben. Come on, dude. A little bit frozen there. Sorry, guys. All right, we're back on. We're back on. Nobody panic. All right, Anna on the zone. Let's go. Oh no, let's not go.
All smiles still.
Shout out to Lockie Sund, one of our U Squad kids giving a brush on F3.
Go lucky.
Good kid, good kid. So less than a minute left now.
Oh, you read my mind. We said that at the same time.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
We're poets and we didn't know it.
Oh!
Oh,
Stop that.
I need a punishment.
You know what?
Punishment. Not that it was a pun, but like, did you like
Oi.
that one?
You must read a lot of books.
Sorry?
You must read a lot of books. You're
I'm
good
trying,
with your
bro. I'm
words.
trying. Give me my book back.
You said you were going to bring me Harry Potter and you haven't brought me Harry
I'm
Potter.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it. I'll bring it when you wanna. When you be in next?
Tonight, so jump home and bring back to me. Anyway, I think we're back on the stream now. I think you can hear us, well then you are. Oh my god.
And we
Anna's
are
coming into this.
live. All right, 10 seconds left on the clock. Let's go.
Oh my god, that foot is so tricky on the left. I can't believe that. That's so hard.
F3, F3.
So we're about to time out on the volunteer,
Very hard.
but again, they're on. They've made liftoff. Billy just not being able to hold it together there.
All right, come on, Anna.
Last attempt. We'll soon be moving into finals Boulder number 4. But not just yet. We've still got a couple more athletes to come out.
Jeez, that is committing. All right, come on, Anna.
All right, she's up. She stood up. Really bouncy. Want to get that foot. Oh my god.
Honestly, that is such a huge move.
That's crazy, right? It's slow. It's not as like exciting or powerful or anything like that. It's precise.
Oh!
To get up there would be so tricky.
Don't know if that's
Anna's all smiles. She's happy.
Yes.
And now we're on to our next competitor. So
Yes, Ned and Ali Rouge.
this
Let's
is
go.
Ned and Ali. Yet to see a top on this boulder.
Now, Ned does not love volumes and he doesn't love slab, but I have full confidence in that man.
I have full confidence in him too.
Let's go, baby.
He's doing a great job. Cool shorts that Ned's got on. They're like
Climb or
little-
die in the shorts.
Hawaii.
Wow, so good. What?
They look like Hawaiian shorts. Like they've got, that's why I said Hawaii. And his shorts are matching the red cheetah holds that we've got on this climb, so maybe he's going to top it, but simply because of that fact. Dress like your boulder, top the boulder. You heard it here first.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, yeah. That's what.
You heard it here first, yes.
That's not what they all say.
That is,
That's
they've
what I
never
say.
said that before.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
I
Come
hate
on.
that.
Dude, just start liking it and you'll get better at it.
I don't know how loud this music is.
I know.
But it's super loud.
So loud. I can barely hear you, Trent.
Ned.
But, you know, the bangers are on, so what can I say? Hopefully you guys have your own bangers on. Ooh, I love that drop knee. Dude, just like chilling there, that's crazy. That chick, oh.
Yeah, the man is chilling. Wanting to get, make sure his hands aren't too sweaty as he's making
that was
his way
sick.
over. I think the key here is to actually get out the right foot
Yeah,
to the further
pop
one,
it out.
but
Yeah.
it means that your left foot is going to be in a worse position.
So true.
So he'll probably go for a press here on the bottom right edge of the volume, just above his left shoulder.
Come on, Ned.
Oh, the man is chilling.
Man
dude.
is chilling. Climb or die, you know?
We claim that he doesn't like slab, but he's looking pretty damn good here.
He's cruising. He has been training his slab and volume climbing quite a bit, so hopefully it's gone in his favor. Ooh, Ali with a little foot pop there. Oh no!
That left foot on that volume is really, really tricky.
And I know that foot as well, you know? It's not a, I know that foot. It's not a good time.
I know it. It's bad. It's bad. Not good. All right. Come on, Ali. Got to get to the zone. It's Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes zone can make all the difference, right? Remember, it's your attempts to the top, and then it's your attempts to the zone. That's how we score these events. Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, I gave Ned his haircut.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I quite like it.
Thanks.
I like the little mushy cut thing.
I mean, he chose it, I just executed it, but still, I'm still pretty proud of it. Anyway, you can see, like, not only is it dual text, but the angle at which it's facing on that volume, it's not kosher.
It might actually have the tiniest little bit of texture. I actually can't see. It's gonna
What?
try and go up into the. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Come
little
on, Ned.
jig. Come on, Ned.
Nice. So get these ballet feet on, just pointing really hard into that one.
Right.
Leaning,
Got
leaning,
the
leaning,
zone.
leaning.
1 minute left. Come on, Ned.
So he's made the zone that's really important for Ned. You might be experiencing some technical difficulties on your end. I don't know if that's a server issue. We're gonna.
All right, come on. That foot swap looks so janky. Beautiful. That was,
Oh my
that
God.
was stunning. That is textbook foot
Come
swap.
on, Ned. Come on, dude.
Come on, Ned. That's.
Yes! Come on, yes!
Man, come on!
For all of you at home, Lana and I are like on a screen in the back corner. We can't quite see the climbers. We're living literally just through what's on here. Ned's
So nervous, dude. He's got 10 seconds left. It's kind of his last attempt right now. Oh, come on, Ned.
he looks pretty comfy on that pocket. I think he's got a couple
Oh.
of those.
Come on,
Come on, Ned.
Ned. Yes!
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 Psyched! Psyched!
Oh, I am so stoked right now.
Oh my god!
Yes, Ned.
That was
Come
so
on.
sick. That was so sick.
All right.
Isn't that interesting? You said before you were like he doesn't really like slab, he doesn't like
Right?
the volumes, and then
Yeah.
he's topping that. That is so sick. Oh my
Epic
God.
fall from Ali. Did you guys see that?
I'm psyched. Oh, that was so cool.
That was dope. Yeah, that was dope.
Who have we got?
Tao and Sam. Tao and Slab.
Tal Murasawa. Stan has made a mistake earlier and said Tal and Sal. And it really
That's so
happens
good.
when you have so many names to remember and you're trying to, be the MC or be the host for anyone even on a live call like this. So, yeah, again, thanks everyone for tuning in. All the people at home.
Thanks for
everyone at Boulder Lab as well for making
Thanks
this
for
event
living
like this
that.
right now. It's just mega. It's closely coming to a close. We've still got a couple more athletes to come through on boulder number 3, and then we've got our final boulders. Huge spectacle for you guys. But yeah, huge shout out to the camera crew doing a good job to bring it to people who are not
hell
in
yeah.
the space.
Come on, Sam, getting flexy with this one. Sam is such a beautiful climber as well.
Yeah, very, very. I believe the word is it poise? Poise.
Shout out to Wayada, watching from home. He really wanted eating ASMR, but he ain't gonna get it. Sorry. Maybe next time.
Towels, flexi ass. That's crazy.
Dude, that's insane.
My hips hurt watching.
Shout out to Jinbo. Shout out to Jake and Kate.
Oh, Jake and Kate
Jake
in the
and
live stream.
Kate.
Yeah, shout out to Matt Riddle and the kids.
And the
Matt's
kitties.
kids.
Shout out to
Matt's
Christian.
kids come and train with
Ben,
me on Saturdays and
Chicken.
Tuesdays, doing a good job. So thanks to them for getting psyched on the sport and yeah, tuning in to support the live stream. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, Sam's getting on top of the
Looking
volume now.
super confident. Tao getting the zone as well, looking super solid.
Say that again, Lana.
Tao getting the zone, looking super solid. And then I jinxed it.
Moving off that zone is really quite tricky. There's a small yellow foot you can see the brusher getting on now.
Dude, that yellow foot is so slippery as well.
Yeah. Here, this move also looks really tricky
He's
for
just
the
crimping
climbers
the
going
side of
up.
that volume. Oh, I love the cross foot as well. I think that'll work really well. I feel like it's easier to swap your feet there than at the other gym.
Right, so he's going to need to make a little finger swap here.
Ghost match?
Goes just edging out. Using his feet on the edges and pushing over to the left.
Nice.
And we've got a top.
Sam.
Nice job.
Solid.
Nice job. Okay, Tao's on top of the green now. She's leaning back. She just needs to commit and move left. It's
Dude,
so tricky.
that is so intense.
She's the worst.
Come on, girl.
Alternate beta, jump on the fan that's spinning above, swing around, go straight to the top hole. Whoa!
Oh. Still got a minute left, so hopefully she can get it in that attempt.
I feel like she's in a pretty good position right now, having done most of the moves. Again, maybe her height puts her a little bit of a disadvantage, but again, you find your way. Like as a competition climber, this is the challenge that's put in front of you. You have to find a way to get up on that. There's no excuses. It's not something that's we think about too much
And-
when we set.
And
We-
as well, like failing on previous boulders and having to reset on next boulders, that's huge.
Absolutely. Right, so she's got that move dialed. You can see it's like that muscle memory experience where she's done it the first time. Now she's pushing, pushing, pushing. Nice. See, there we go.
Come on,
Height
girl.
not mattering. She's found the foot. Just move up. My gosh, it's so hard. I wonder what the opportunity is to put her foot on the zone
I
hold.
was thinking that.
Yeah, it's not quite there, I don't think.
She's trying to just push, and get up quite slowly. Oh! There's just nothing on there to help her get up there. She's only got 10 seconds left. Everyone's gonna egg her on.
Come on,
Tao!
Tao.
Let's
Back
go!
on, girl. Let's go.
Super excited.
All right. I really hope she gets this one. Tao as well. She's lived in Australia for 4 years. Climbed in Australia, Japan, and the US, so she's very well trained. Powerful countries to have trained in. Come on, Tao.
Such a scary move.
It's so,
Again,
so
like,
big.
her knee's like right over her toe, and to generate, to have the power to get up there is really hard.
But yeah, she's doing a really good job. She's fighting all the way to the end, which is what we want to see. All the climbers have been properly fighting to get up these boulders. So yeah, really cool to see. We've got Sam Lavender.
No,
Sorry?
Jessie.
Sorry?
Jessie.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Dude.
I'm tired. Get off my back, everyone. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from anyone. Seriously. No, I'm kidding. I just got really salty then. I'm fine. Jessie, go, Jessie.
Hey, I screwed up once. You screwed up once. It's chill.
I never screw up.
Mallory's egging us on back here. Oh no,
Foot slip
that's
from Maya.
unfortunate.
Jessie Raffini fighting for
I love that drop knee.
winner of the Boulder Lab Masters and perhaps winner of Oz Cup. We'll see.
Yeah, I love that bump. The bump out is good, I reckon. Oh no. Another shout out to our sponsors. We've got Mad Rock and Arcteryx. Loving it. Rock climbing. Honestly, Tokyo Powder slaps. Really good stuff. All right, Maya cruising this. Come on. She's quite a bit taller. I reckon that last move will be. You can already see like how much closer she is than Tao.
Yeah, but like I was saying,
In terms
you
of
know,
height.
you find your way. Some boulders are easier, some are harder.
Oh, no.
Again, not quite making her way over far enough there. Really need to push further left to get to the top hole. It feels like the slab round really goes substantially slower than the more for the more powerful coordination boulders.
It's really interesting how dividing it is, like technique-wise.
Totally. Yeah, it's really cool. Jesse, you ready to pull on one more time? It's so interesting how their mannerisms and their energy just is so different. You really have to calm yourself down after two quite powerful and intense boulders to come into something slower, something where you really need to stay calm and collected for. Yeah.
Maya looks super comfortable on this.
She really loves slab. She's great at slab. I've seen her do some weird, hard slab climbs.
Oh, that catch.
Very close to the top there. Hand just flailing above, not quite able to grab anything. And here
Alright.
goes Jessie.
Jessie on
Found
the
the little
zone.
press.
Beautiful.
Wants to grab. No one else
no,
grabbed
no.
around. Interesting. I was thinking whether you would come around and grab, but the press actually ends up better. So having the little push away is more beneficial to get up to that second last volume. And Maya making quick work at the start now, finding herself on top of the green once more.
So far.
She's got her foot on the jib. The jib is what we refer to in setting as that kind of like a small hold, or a small foothold specifically.
Nice.
Got it.
First top on that boulder.
Well done.
So
well
good.
done. Good job there, making a mistake near the top and not quite getting up it, and then collecting herself, and then jumping straight back into top of the boulder. Really cool. Jessie's only got, Jessie's only got 6 more seconds to get up this.
Come on.
Alright, here we go.
One more attempt. Let's go, Jessie. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Again, this makes such a huge difference to the standings in the Oz Cup with Ned having topped this boulder. Jessie putting in quite a lot of attempts on this as well. I think Ned ended up making 2 or 3 attempts.
Yeah.
We'll give you an update, hopefully at some point, of the scorecard and seeing how the efforts are going. That's going to be a huge advantage for Ned there to perhaps even take Boulder Lab Masters, but we'll see. We've still got Campbell Harris to come out. Campbell Harrison, sorry. Our qualifiers who have come in at first place, Osh McKenzie and Campbell Harrison.
Osh,
There you are. I can't even hear you. So
yeah,
I'm
dude.
talking over you. My apologies.
Talking to ourselves, pretty much. But like we're vibing next to each other, but like talking to ourselves.
We are vibing. We are vibing.
Osh just training for Olympic qualifiers. Easy top from Osh. That was so good. Oh, look at that smile. Beautiful.
Osh just made light work of that. It shows you again how impressive and how much of her experience on the World Cup circuit gives her at a competition like this.
She's been competing in World Cup since 2018.
Super impressive. Campbell twisting in through for the slab now. I don't think slab is particularly Campbell's favourite either. He's super strong, like really, really strong climber. So yeah, he'll be really keen to get a top on this one on such a tricky boulder. Yeah, let's see how he goes. Just chalking up now and then trying to get over.
Osh again being an excellent sportswoman. Rushing holds for her competitor.
What a legend! That's so cool. Nice one.
So
Osh.
good,
Thank
so
you
good
so
to
much.
see.
Showing the passion we all have to see our climbers succeed in
For
this
sure.
space, in this sport. It really is.
So nice. Everyone's so much more supportive than other sports as well, which I love. Shout out to Fraser!
Yeah. Such a fun event. Everyone's having lots of fun, enjoying the music. But yes, we're halfway through this boulder now. A little over halfway actually. We're getting close to a minute 30 to go.
How tired are you out of 10?
I'm actually so tired. I had the
Dude.
worst sleep. Not the worst
So
sleep last
tired.
night, but you know when you wake up and you're like, I could have gone for another 20 of them hours.
Dude,
That was
up
me.
at 5:30. It was rough.
Yeah, that is pretty rough actually. The setting team was here till midnight last night.
Midnight, really?
Yeah, taping the boulders, getting them ready, making sure everything's been checked for safety and function as well.
Glad you got to sleep in a little bit this morning, though.
Yeah. Oh, just coming off there.
Sorry, he's still got a minute left.
Having a little ponder on the floor there, so taking his time to sit. There's 4 people crowding around him, just getting it ready for him to have a go. He's got 50 seconds left. It's so hard to compose yourself for something like this, and then knowing you have one more boulder to go. It's like when you have a really hard work week coming up, and you know you're on day 1 on Monday or Tuesday, and then you've got the whole rest of the week to go. You think, how am I going to get through this, knowing there's more to go after this? So yeah, Campbell's killing it.
Karl Marx does not approve.
Oscar, come here. Say something to the people.
Say something.
Come here. Say whatever you want to say, buddy.
Wow. First off, I'm so stoked. This has just been such a sick night. We've had some issues with technical stuff, but we've pulled through. Stuff's just been done. It's happening. The climbing has just been phenomenal. I've seen some incredible things tonight that are just so sick. I can't even describe it. Technical issues with all kinds of things, but the team has pulled together.
Good music, by the way.
So grateful. Sorry, the same song played 4 times in a row.
Dude, I didn't even notice.
The stream probably wasn't even on, but it's just been so sick to see the team come together like this, and I'm so grateful to, especially you, Anna, and you, Trent, to be your friends and to work with you.
Oh, buddy.
Boy.
Buddy. Love you, Oscar.
Love you,
You're doing amazing.
To all the listeners, I
All
love
right, Campbell not able to get up that. So we had 2 tops.
2 tops, Ned and Sam.
Sam, yeah, cool.
Nice.
Boulder number 4. Oh my God.
Let's go. Last boulder. Now, I'm pretty
so-
sure this is your boulder, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so
Yes, Trent.
I set this big climb you can see on the left, these huge volumes, so we call them the fans. They are my biggest fan. I just said we-
Nice, dude. Nice.
I don't know if that went, but anyway.
No, I loved it.
We've got another crowd shift. Everyone's going back over to the left to see this last boulder. So Andrew, Chen, and myself set the skeleton of this boulder. When I set the skeleton, I mean that as we're setting these finals boulders, we put them up in their best, in the best form we possibly can, and then we tweak the boulders accordingly. So I put up the base, the skeleton of this climb, and then headsetter Pat and Andrew, James Cassay have tweaked these boulders to make them perfect, thinking about the difficulty, thinking about the complexity of the boulder. Right now it looks absolutely fantastic.
Is that F4, the female boulder?
Female 4's on the left,
Okay.
and then male 4 is on the right.
Yo and Rachel's boulder?
Yes, correct.
That was
Yeah,
it.
Yo and Rachel's boulder is on the right. So, like I said at the start, we had some duos for the setting. So we got into partners and we put up a finals block each, and then Pat did a couple of boulders on his own, and James did a couple of boulders on his own. And this is what we get. We get this absolute spectacle climb.
Sam just effing out
Ken's
prizes.
just launching. Is it
I
chocolate?
guess that is the best part of coming in. Just winning stuff for being here. Shout out to our sponsors. Mad Rock, Arcturus, Rock Tick, Project, Bulk Nutrients, Machine Printers, Climb Clinic, Dainty Beer, and Lux Brew. That was painful to do.
So many sponsors, so many supporters.
Dude, we are so lucky.
We are so lucky.
We got
yeah,
we
yeah.
got $15,000 in prizes this year.
15.
Yeah.
What? That's insane. That's a lot of money. Judith Carroll, come out. I can't wait to see this boulder. I'm so excited to see how they tackle this. It's so funny how much time and energy and effort you do to put these boulders up. Like simply the physicality of getting those big volumes on the wall is an absolute task. Our setting team definitely prides themselves on being super strong. And oh my gosh, it's such a task. My traps on my shoulders are absolutely burnt after that. So it's awesome to see this final product now. So again, 4 points of start, 4 points of contact for the start here is on that big fan volume. So Judith makes a start and big press straight out into that.
Those wide boys volume.
Yeah, that's a big wide boys volume, which is being used normally for like a crack climb. Or like a climb where you use a fist jam as well. Just using it in quite an obscure way here. Oh damn, big swing
That's
there.
big.
That is quite big, isn't it? Hee hee hee. Oopsie.
What did you say?
I said that is quite a big swing there, and then I said hee hee oopsie. Like I said, this is my boulder. This is my creation,
Dude,
or
love
something
it.
that I've contributed to. So yeah,
Sick.
yeah,
I
super
love
sick.
that for you.
Yeah, those fans
love
fans
watching.
are mega. Like the scale of this boulder, you cannot comprehend on this live stream.
Yeah.
Because the lenses that we use are either getting a really wide shot or they're very zoomed in. It minimizes the scale, and you
Yeah.
can't really feel into it as much.
If you
But
climb
anyhow,
at
we're
Fairtree,
switching
you
over
will
now.
know how big these fans are, spanning the whole wall. Indiana, would you like to say something to the live stream? No, come on.
I love you, Boulder Lab.
That was beautiful, love.
Indy's my sister, and she's great. She's manager of Brunswick. Thanks, homie. But here we are in French Gully, out in the burbs. So Boulder Lab's got 3 facilities now.
Hell yeah.
Space in Clayton, we've got space in French Gully, and we've
Best
got
one.
space in B. Brunswick. What did you say?
I said Fairtree's the best one.
Who manages French Gully, Lana?
someone called Lana.
Oh, is that you?
Oh, could be.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Oh, could be.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
I love watching you like turn from a member into counter staff, into a setter, into a coach,
Whoa, that's actually so
into a
funny to
king,
reflect on.
into a freaking king, dude.
Yeah, I definitely pride myself on being a very valuable asset here at the lab. Like Ron said, I started as a casual climber here. I was psyched on the space, so I became a member. I was psyched on the idea of working, so I literally nagged Pat forever. I was literally like, dude, just give me a job. I'll do anything. Like, I'll literally clean anything, hold floors, ceilings, fans, whatever. I'll do it all. And then eventually he gave me a job because I wouldn't shut up. And then again, I was like, hey, I really want to do some coaching and setting. So he gave me that job as well. And
Invaluable
now
member.
I'm going to his wedding. So what do you do in your life?
The wedding.
It was all a plot. It was all a plot to actually just get to his wedding.
I'm so excited for the wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Sarah Davis.
Yeah, Sarah, I'm actually really bummed that Sarah's not here.
I'm so
She would have
upset
had a
right
good
now.
chance at making finals tonight.
100%.
But Sarah, yeah, what did she do? Did she hurt her knee?
She dislocated her knee, and I'm
Ah.
pretty sure she tore her meniscus.
Sarah might actually be listening to us right now.
Hi, Cezzy.
So yeah, Sarah, we love you. We love you so much. We hope your knee's a little bit better. She's
We
got a
miss you.
reconstruction.
I wish you were here in on your crutches or moon
Is
boot
it
or
amazing
whatever.
that doctors can like pull apart people and put them back together?
Cooked, dude. We're basically fleshy robots.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a hard patch. Is that how you? I know you're not meant to talk about intentions.
Yeah,
But
and I think
screw
the
it. Is that
discussion
how you
around
intend
whether something is intended is a tricky one to discuss because the climbers are so creative in being able to use their bodies to the best of their advantage. So Judith here is opting for a more dynamic movement over. Realistically, we're trying to force the climber into a bit of a campus move here. But again, the climber has to figure out the best way to do that. And yeah, our role is to observe and learn and come and respond for the next time that we do a big event like this. So so far so good. The start move is looking really nice. Face out to the crowd, super exciting. Yeah, it'd be really cool to see a top on this one.
Yeah, it would be awesome, especially because it's your boulder. That's a nice boulder.
That's a nice boulder.
You got to do that once. Dang. All right, solid punch though, like solid effort. You're not falling, you're not trying, you know?
Good call. Good call. All right.
Hannah.
Kat and Hannah are out now. Ready to give this one final
Did you
go.
just say Hannah and Meow Meow?
Meow meow? Meow?
Maybe
Sure.
I wanted to hear that.
You love cats, dude.
Dude,
You love
so do you.
No, I do. But I don't.
I really want a greyhound now as
I
well.
love greyhounds. They're like a big cat.
They're
with a huge
literally just
long
big
nose.
cats. Oh,
I love greyhounds. Shout out to Milo, Liam's greyhound. Shout out to Oscar, Christian's dog.
oh, dude, that was epic. Sorry.
Yeah, back to the climbing.
And also, yeah, shout out to Milo, shout out to Oscar, the dog, not the human, but also to the human. Come on, cat.
This kid is crushing it.
That's a huge.
Oh! This
Damn.
is gonna be mega.
I remember watching James and Pat test this yesterday. It looked intense.
Yeah. Very, very, very physical boulder. It's gonna be hard to really finish this one off when you've done qualies all day. It's getting really late in the night. You've got to really prove to yourself that you can push.
All right, come on, Quintal. Cruises that first move, though. Oh,
We're camera not on Cat now, but here he is. Okay, so he's going to have to commit into the boulder a bit more. This is a very shoulder-intensive move.
it's huge.
You're in kind of like there's a gymnastics movement, which is I don't know if it's called the iron cross, but essentially
iron
you're like
cross.
on the rings and your hands are like just straight, and you're like the letter T essentially. Here the yellow hand is a little bit higher, so you need to throw yourself into that a little bit more. But yeah, we'll see.
I did see you could either do like a shoulder press or like the double catch and foot out.
Right, and again, it's so interesting thinking about intended beta, and then thinking about, well, how does that play out? You know, how do the athletes choose
that's so big.
the best way up the wall? Right now, the move out right is very powerful. It's going to be super hard for the athletes to hold together now because these boulders have been really tricky. They're incredible. They're setting the standard. They're setting the standard really high in Australian climbing. So we knew that getting to the boulder number 4 is going to be really hard for these athletes to pull through and really perform. You can kind of see it in their energy right now. The fingers are sore, the body is sore, the brain is just like probably overstimulated from all the noise, all the people. So
And after all the qualies today as well, like they were not easy boulders. And a lot of their tactics, you know, it's like do the top 6 hardest boulders.
Right.
Over 2 hours. Like that's, yeah.
It's tricky business.
Couldn't tell, losing his cool a little bit there, understandably so, with 1 minute left to go on the clock. Shout out to Josh, Ben, and Angus for keeping the technology alive.
All right, Kat has caught the first dynamic movement up now. I think he's going to really take his time to sort of reset in his position almost. I don't know, it looks like he might be trying to go for a press there. I don't know if he can do that. He realizes he can't break the beta that we've intended. And he's just going to push on through.
Apple Juice Sadness, you are so mega not cool. Exactly, I'm with you, Jimbo. Apple Juice Mega Sadness. Who is that? I'm gonna click on your profile.
These climbs are mega.
I will find you. I won't.
All right, come on, dude. Oh my God, my shoulders ache thinking about that.
I do not like that.
Kat's done an incredible job in this finals round.
For real.
He's really pulled out really strong.
But I love that it's pushing the next standard. I absolutely love that.
Yeah, totally. All right, so we've got Anna Davey and Finley Evans coming out.
Let's go.
Onto boulder number 4. Oh, you've done qualies, you've come to finals. Here you are in this last little bit. It
Getting
is such a
spanked
task.
on these mega boulders. Dude, I'm salty now.
You're
you
so-
said that, now I'm going to say mega even more.
You just want to provoke the people,
Dude, I
Lana.
do.
You're so bad.
It's like a horror movie, you know, you want to get
The suspense.
everything provoked.
Until the final scene where everything makes sense.
I have a bone to pick with this person.
All right, Anna opting for the right hand here to try and punch
Thanks,
out.
Apple Juice
Doesn't
Sadness.
feel quite nice. She's going to come back to the left hold and smack it again. Wow. Not quite able. Crawling to the edge of the mat
She's so
to
cute.
probably get some chalk. Try and refuel for the next attempt.
Fun fact, she's got a huge sweet tooth.
I like it.
How fun is
How fun are facts?
You're so tired.
Yeah.
Somebody help us.
It's just that point.
Oh, we've hit the wall well and truly. Personally,
All right, here we go.
Archaeopteryx. Oh, that's awful. How do you say Archaeopteryx, Trent?
Arc, pause, Terex.
Like Bora? Arc?
Yeah.
Teryx.
Whoa, Anna's having a hard time trying to smack out to the right.
Popping off. Oh,
Barn door, how are you going? So for the viewers at
How
home, you
you
have no idea
going?
what a barn door is. You imagine your right hand and your right foot making contact with the wall. Your left hand and your left foot are not doing anything for you. So therefore, your body is like a door. Oh, there you go, the foot coming through.
yes,
That's all it-
King. I mega love you, Bryony.
What did Brandy say?
She says I mega love you, Lana.
She's
I
hilarious.
mega love.
Here we go. I don't know if he's
Oh
gonna
my
opt
God.
for- He tried to look like he tried to go for a press move. The way you manipulate your wrist on that hold is going to determine the way you're going to move to it.
Very
so
true.
putting your wrist over the
Yeah! Love that stuff. Come on.
That was pretty close.
That is, you really do have to commit. I can see that now. Like, you really do have to push off that foot. Otherwise, you're just not going to get good enough, well enough into that hold.
Yeah, you have to get like super close into the wall to find the position, and at that attempt there, Finley's left arm was quite bent, so he needs to be fully extended in that position in order to make good tension against the 2 holds he's been given. Anna's getting much closer in that position there.
She's just chilling. I mean, may as well at that point.
Just rolling back off the wall, having a little rest on the floor.
Come on, Ben. Oh no, yeah, you really do have to link into it. Dude, that is scary.
It's so scary
That's
because
scary.
the foot is really slippery, and so you've literally just got to propel yourself and up and off the feet as well.
All right, come on, Finn. Oh, this is a great song.
All right, get into it, dude.
Oh!
Oh, that was so close.
All right, he's got 25 seconds left. I reckon now he's got a feel for it. He's going to be a lot more confident.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Dinos. Like, half-assed, do it a few times. I'm like, all right.
Right, and that's what I was saying before about this idea of needing to feel into the movement. And once you get a feel for it, that's when you can really go for it.
Dude, that jump is huge. Oh, come on, Finn.
Come on, Finley. Propel up, dude. Right in there. Come on.
Oh, close.
Yeah, really
At least
hard.
he's got the zone.
Really, really hard.
All right, come on, Anna.
Anna coming through for her last attempt now.
Just edging over.
Back super arched in that little sort of cave spot in there. She's super psyched though. She seems super happy to compete. She's been around for a long time in the climbing scene in Australia, and she's done great tonight. All right, Mr. Ned's back out.
Let's
It would
go,
be
Ned!
incredible to see him top this boulder. It is in his best interest to get up this boulder
He's
because
got
that's going to
huge
push his lead.
shoulders. Surely.
Come on, Ned.
Come on, Ned and Ali. Let's go. So Ali's originally from Tassie. Climbs a lot at Beta Park.
So Ned's 2023 season highlights was the recent Rocklands trip that he went on. So for those of you who don't know the Rocklands climbing destination, it's in South Africa. And he climbed the hatchling
Africa.
on his last day of climbing. So if you haven't seen that boulder, I highly recommend checking it out online or on the crag or something like that. It's an insanely intimidating boulder when you look at it.
So cool.
Tall.
Very
And so yeah, Ned's a beast for doing that.
Ali's pretty close on that. I reckon she could get that. Nice, Ned. Epic.
So Ned just getting the other hand into it. Oh my God!
Cruising
Come on,
it.
dude.
Cruising it. Look at that shoulder. Dude, it looks like it's going to dislocate. It's crazy. Come on, Ned. Come on, baby. That's epic. Yes. Yes!
Yes, dude! Go Ned! What a monster! He made that look so easy.
Dude,
he actually
cruised
he
it.
actually went slower
a
up
flash?
to it.
Yeah?
I can't remember.
I don't know, neither.
I think it was. But
think
anyway,
so.
just he went
Sick.
slower up to that big left one. You assume that, like I was going with the intended, like the idea that you would just puck up into that space and press really hard. But it's almost like he had the power in his shoulders and the mobility to be able to just press really hard. So yeah. Go Ned, smashed it, dude. I'm actually so psyched for him. I feel like that will put him in a really good position to take Boulder Lab Masters of 2023 and to perhaps even also take the Oz Cup, which is a huge thing for him, especially because, you know, he hails out at Bayside where, and he climbs at Boulder Lab a lot, but, you know, down at Bayside, it's the competition, the competition setting is not as prominent. It's a smaller space. It's got a bit of an outdoorsy sort of bouldering feel to it. And
Which makes him so strong as well, though. Base slide, as I say.
yeah, the B-side.
The worse your feet are, the stronger you are.
But yeah, having not really, I just don't think it's been on his radar so much to really smash competition stuff. So for him to come out and perform like that is super impressive. So I feel super happy for Ned to really get there.
Great sportsmanship there, brushing for Ali, just like Osh was brushing for Campbell. I love to see it. That press, dude. I really want to see someone top your boulder, dude.
I'd like to see that too. That'd be really cool.
Oh, she's so close.
Close. But this is... The route setters knew about this. The route setters knew how difficult this climb would be. Coming in at number 4, it's powerful, it's punchy, it's tricky, you know, and that's a really steep angle. I think it's about 40 to 45 degrees there.
You gotta have those dividing boulders though.
No, you do, yeah. So realistically, we're trying to make a big split at the top. So for the viewers at home who don't really know what I'm talking about, we want the top 3, and because we've got 7 female athletes, perhaps the top 3 or 4 to get in the top and be topping at least half the boulders, or maybe even topping 1 and allowing them to be in the top part of the scorecard, and then having a big split to the bottom where the bottom athletes found the boulders quite tricky and weren't quite able to top them. Otherwise, we have that complexity of going to the attempts to the top, the attempts to the zone. So ideally, it's just like who topped the most boulders. That's really what we want to go for. And I think we're cruising through to get that. By the looks of it, Osh McKenzie and Maya are very similar scores at the moment. They've topped all 3 boulders, so it's going to come down to number 4 to see how they go. But yeah, we'll keep you posted at the end, hey? Cheers, Anna.
Go, Anna.
Thank you.
Say something to the live stream, Anna.
Thank you for bearing with me through all that treacherous time. I did try really hard, guys, and I had a bunch of fun. So sorry to let you down, but yeah, love to WA. Thanks for watching. Bye. All these girls are amazing, incredible.
Good on you, Anna. Thank you. No letting anyone down here.
Yeah, be proud of yourself.
Super humbling. It's interesting how the athletes really want to perform for the spectators.
Yeah.
And there's no need to apologize with that. Now we have Tal Murasawa and we have Sam Lavender
The
coming
slab.
on to boulder number 4.
Come on, Slab. Slab is probably one of my favorite people. Ooh,
That was
ooh.
mega leg swing.
And a great setter as well. He's an amazing setter.
Sam,
Yeah.
where Urban Climb was it?
Urban Climb West End in Queensland. Probably the best urban climb.
Yeah, right. Wait, I don't know what you said.
I said it's the best urban climb. Urban Climb West End,
Oh,
Queensland.
Urban Climb's facility is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, what?
Absolutely beautiful.
Oh.
What do you think I said?
I said
No, they do such a good job. I believe they're extending their Collingwood facility at the moment, which
Yeah.
is super exciting.
Oh,
We've got
easy
Sam
work
pressing
with
up
that.
into the... Oh, he's so long. See how
Dude,
much
he's
longer
so
it is compared
long.
to Ned? Nice, easy top for him.
Yeah!
Oh, he's chilling, dude.
Oh, makes easy work of
He
it.
topped that in less than 60 seconds. It's really impressive.
My ass is Shout out to Sarah Davis. Not only was it her meniscus, but it was also her ACL. Hopefully she can make a full recovery for her wedding coming up super soon that Trent is going to, in case you can tell you.
Sarah might be crutches down the aisle.
Surely.
Still beautiful, though.
I'll wheel you down the aisle, baby.
Come on, Tao.
Come on, Tao.
Just launch it.
Just launch.
Just
Go
launch.
up.
3, 2, 1, just go. See you later. Just send it over there. Yeah, this is hard boulder. Hard boulder.
It looks beautiful though. Like
Oh, it looks so
epic.
sick.
And the last move looks so cool. I really want to see something.
Yeah. We've got we're halfway through with the climbers now. These are our climbers who have come in 3rd place, qualified in 3rd place for finals. So we've still got, who have we got? We're going to have
Come
Jessie
on, Tal.
Ravini come out after this.
Yes.
The females, who are we going to come out?
We have Maya and Osh.
Oh yeah, May and Osh left to go. Yeah. I think we can expect a top from at least one of those 2.
Yeah.
It'll
Yep.
be interesting to see how much gas they've got in the tank to give it a really good crack. But yeah, Tal's got just over a minute to try and get on top of this boulder. Based on how she's gone so far, she seems really tired. She's put in a mega effort
Yeah, for
to
sure.
climb it super hard. So yeah, we'll see how we go.
Choco Banana. The equipment has been ordered for Brunswick. All right, just hold tight, babes.
Was that someone commenting on the gym equipment, the lack of gym equipment in Brunswick?
Yeah. This is not the time or place,
This
but
is-
it's coming.
Honestly though, on that topic, all these gyms were literally designed and built by Pat. Like the guy is a monster. Like Brunswick got some external help to build the walls.
But that's it.
But
That's it.
Ferntree Gully and Brunswick are all done by him. Like the guy literally built the toilets. He's built the
walls
back
on his
rooms,
own.
put the walls on, put the foam on, like done it all himself. So Brunswick homies, hold tight. Once you get all the boards up, once we get all the gym facilities out, that gym is going to be, in my opinion, one of the best bouldering facilities in the state.
Yep, for
perhaps
sure.
Perhaps even in the country. But
Yep.
yeah, we'll see. So far, Brunswick's been a major success, and Boulder Lab in general has been a major success, and it's really exciting to be in this competition and see all these mega athletes. Mega set. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop saying mega. All these incredible setters coming out. All the incredible coaches who are coming through the space. So here we go. This is gonna be super exciting.
All right, come on, Maya.
And Mr. Jesse Raffini again. He will be really keen to top this boulder. I believe Ned's got 3 tops. Jesse's only got the 2. So again, for you at home, we've got Jesse Raffini and Maya Stasic.
Do it for the Dolphins, Jesse. Dude, Maya's braids always look so good. I wish I could do that.
Bryony always makes me braid her hair.
Oh, are you the one that does it?
Sometimes there's been times where I have said no, and I have been in trouble.
Dude, her braid. Shout out to Bryony's braids and Maya's braids.
Yeah, but actually looking at Maya's braid quality, I'm really impressed. I don't know that she would have done that herself.
Oh, the double.
The
Is that
double
what you
catch.
wanted? Question mark?
No.
Ah.
The idea is that you're trying to campus really hard out to one of those holds. Once you catch it, you're trying to get the foot over to the other big fan. You might be able to find a little bit of knee bar action to fiddle with the hand positioning on the side of the left volume there, and then sort of press up into the finish. But again, this is a really physical boulder. It's
Crazy.
not easy. It's definitely meant to be one of the harder ones of this finals round. So yeah, seeing a top on this one will be quite a spectacle.
And with a bang, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, Maya. That's huge. You can really see how fast she comes out. That's awesome. It's a beautiful looking boulder track. Good job.
Thank you.
I
You
love
know-
the aesthetics of boulders.
Oh, cool.
Beautiful.
The little press there. That was really cool.
Beautiful, Jesse. Come on, Jesse.
Oh,
Usa.
not quite getting in there.
What are you
We're
gonna have-
halfway through this final round. Sorry, Larry.
No, nothing.
Sorry, guys. Lana just asked me what I was going to have for dinner. It was off mic, and now I've started talking, so
Don't. That was embarrassing.
I don't know.
I'm hungry.
I feel like I've already had dinner. Brian in the comments said I couldn't braid, and that's actually a lie. And she knows it. She is at home right now laughing so hard, I guarantee that, because she knows I can braid. And that is rude.
Crowd getting hyped here.
The shoulder. The shoulder.
Dude, for real. What a
My
shoulder
ache watching some of
climb.
these climbers.
It's on the same shoulder as well, like shoulder catch.
Always out on the right. Maya's just trying to save a little bit of energy to really get at this thing.
Giving it as many beans as she
Come
can.
on, Maya.
Come on, Maya. Proudly sponsored by Scarpa and Climbing Anchors. Good on you, Maya. Shout out to Dylan Wake. Bryony called you out for not being able to braid, but for being able to putt, and that is a big difference.
Oh, true. I understand, Bryony. I know. Okay. So, wait, braid's the harder one?
Yeah, braid's the harder one.
Jesse's going to want to pull on probably one more time.
Come on,
to try and get up
Jesse.
this boulder. May's going to give this a bang
Oh. Solid
Calibre
effort,
by
Maya.
Cassie's really
Solid
hard.
effort.
and go. Here goes Jesse.
Shaking out here.
Chilling.
Come on, Jesse.
Come on, dude.
Ooh.
The profile of that hold is not big enough to get up there.
Oh, so
Right there.
close, Jesse.
All right,
Solid
that's
effort.
our final athletes coming out on the final boulder.
Let's go.
It's been an incredible night. Again, huge shout out to Boulder Labs for putting on such an incredible event. Lab Masters will happen for years to come, so stay tuned. Get back on this live stream and have a look.
Coming.
What's that?
Big things coming.
Big things
soon.
coming, of course.
Thanks for joining us on the live stream, by the way. We've
We
loved
really
it.
appreciate it. We absolutely really appreciate it.
Adios.
Osh McKenzie making light work at the start. She's looking really comfortable.
Come on, Osh. Come on, Osha.
Oh, Mega!
That was sick.
Nice!
Hell
Oh my
yeah.
god, that is crazy.
Come on, girly. Oh, that's beautiful.
Come on, Osh!
Come on.
Oh my god. Wow, Mega!
Yeah, Osh.
That was so sick!
That was sick.
Oh, that was so cool.
That was epic.
That was so cool.
And Campbell as well.
getting that shoulder move in.
Easy.
Nice. Just nice and steady for the finish. Well done, Campbell.
That was awesome.
Good job.
That was epic.
And there you go. That was a quick
Yeah,
finals round,
that was
wasn't it? Yeah. Super quick.
Awesome.
Congrats to Campbell and Osh there. Just topping those boulders,
Oh,
making
she's
light
so
work of them.
cute.
Super cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that actually brings us to the close of our finals.
All right.
Absolutely incredible. So just wanted to say another big thank you to all the people watching on the live stream, all the people who have come down to Boulder Lab to support this event. Big shout out to all the athletes who competed in the novice, intermediate and open categories. Everyone's done an incredible job. The boulders were cool. The support from everyone was cool, and we appreciate it. So we hope to see you for years to come.
Shout out to the setters. Shout out to our sponsors for making this.
Yeah, huge shout out to our sponsors. We're going to come back to podiums, so we're going to jump into some ads now. Thank you. We will
Hell
be back
yeah.
soon. Bye.
Bye.
The red lines are a pretty good all-around aggressive shoe. They're pretty soft, so you can kind of feel what's underneath your feet, which is nice. The heel is that specified like Mad Rock heel that you see on the drone as well. There's like a little ridge, which can be very nice for some outdoor climbs. Also on these red lines, there's a whole bunch of toe hook rubber that if you know me at all, you know I love to toe hook and they perform very well. I've found that you can perform on fiberglass too. Like I took those shoes in the training center and they performed, and I took them out in little and they're still fantastic.
outdoor, it's like life lessons and patience and perseverance.
It is her big shot at the Olympics. You could cut the tension with a knife in here.
Everything in your body is like, oh, you shouldn't do this. To have to fail and then bang, you get it. It's beautiful. It's progression in life. Can you at least walk in?
Hey, my name's Pat, and I'm headsetting Lab Masters 2023. Lab Masters is our premier event. It's all about putting on a big show, having heaps of people in here, climbing fun boulders, all about having a good time. We go all out with the route setting, set epic finals, epic boulders during qualies. We've added more sessions this year and reduced the number caps, and people are going to have a super fun time climbing. We got competitors from all over Australia coming down. Last year, the gym was shaking with the screaming and cheering and finals, so it's an amazing time. It takes a huge group of people. We've got people running marketing programs, working with staff sponsors, the set team, even people helping out stripping and washing. As you can imagine, taking all the holds out of Ferntree Gully and cleaning them takes a heap of effort, so we're super stoked for the whole team to get involved. Thanks everyone for coming down to Lab Masters. If you've made finals, good luck. If you're watching from home, I hope you enjoy the show. Thanks to all our sponsors. Without you guys, we couldn't do events like this. And thanks to everyone that's come down. And enjoy the show.
All right, we're back on. Thank you guys. Again, we hope you enjoyed the ads that we've been playing for you guys. Huge shout out to Oscar and the advertising team for putting on such an incredible show tonight. Having some awesome B-roll footage to show you all. Right now we're just setting up the podium. So we're going to be seeing who is the winner, first, second, and third of the Lab Masters 2023.
Sorry. You're unhinged now.
Another quick shout out to our sponsors. So we've got Mad Rock, Arc'teryx.
Mad Rock Redlines are my favorite shoes.
Mad Rock Redlines are good, yeah. Mad Rock have newly released their Drone CS and Drone 2.0. So the Drone CS has this awesome friction rubber that's been going viral with people like sticking the rubber together. You've probably seen that online.
Legit real.
It actually is legit. It's fresh out of the box, so if you use the shoe, you can't do it, but when you first get them, it's actually crazy how much it sticks.
It's Bob, fresh out the box.
But the Drone 2.0 is their update on their flagship model. Drones, which are known for how well they can edge on some small holds, is really helping people to conquer those challenges in their climbing. Arc'teryx got some awesome products that are designed and intended with a purpose and focus, so you can focus on your own performance and trust your gear, which is super cool. So they have in-house manufacturing because they care about the end product and what they are producing. Some of our other sponsors include Rocktick Climbing. So they deal Tokyo powder, which is the finest chalk you can get. It's
refined from sea salt.
It's seriously so good. Like, it just helps you stick onto the hold so well. Super good. So shout out to Rocktick Climbing. Project Climbing. So they're a climbing business who build walls. They do custom wall builds, home woodies, things like that, and they distribute a lot of holds around Melbourne. And they contract route setters and coaching services, and they've helped us get some of these holds into the space to show tonight. Bulk Nutrients, 100% Australian owned and operated and manufactured in Tassie, which is super cool. They constantly work to find the best ways to reduce waste and minimize plastics in their manufacturing. And they're also working on making sure all of their packaging is recyclable. So moving towards that more, what would you call it, Lana? You're pretty into this space. We're trying to have a more, it's like the life cycle of products is really important. So trying to think of ways to use them and then invest and then use them in other ways in our systems is super important. So huge shout out to Bulk Nutrients. I'm almost at the bottom here. Just a huge shout out to
machine printers were so good to work with in terms of. Yeah,
talk to us about the process, Lana, of making the t-shirt.
Well, it was painful to deal with Pat because he's very picky, and I don't like his fashion taste, but that's okay.
That's all right then.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah,
no, but they were really good to work with in terms of communication, graphic design, talking with the designers and the printers. They really talked us through how things work, not just what we need to do, but what we need to do, but why, which was really awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you to Machine Printers. Getting to our last couple of sponsors, Climb Care Collective. So Nadia, she's our very own sports physio in-house.
She's amazing.
She's incredible.
She's really starting off like this whole climbing care collective is amazing. Like not just thinking about just physio, but you know, you have a lot to say about like the mental training and the physiology and psychology of
yeah, totally. So I've been in conversation with Nadia about how we can work together to not only for Nadia to provide the physiotherapy care to her clients, but also to provide some coaching services to clients who are coming back to climbing after having a bit of a break off the wall due to any injuries. So Nadia's taking a really cautious and careful effort to make sure her approach is as holistic as possible and to think about the minute details of diagnosing someone's issues and then treating them. For example, I had a pretty horrible elbow injury. And one of the key things that Nadia asked me was, how much sleep are you getting? And I thought, what does that mean? And she's thinking about recovery. She's thinking about your mentality. She's not just beating around the bush with these things. Lastly, to our other couple sponsors, Dainton Beer, a brewery out of Carrum Downs that does their own craft beers that were tasty as.
They have a really nice brewery in Carrum Downs as well.
Yeah, I've never been.
Thanks for getting us lit.
And Lux Brew, who had a little booth here tonight serving some awesome drinks. So huge shout out to you guys. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to take a look at the final scores for the women's. It should pop up on your screen any second now. So feast your eyes. In first place, it looks like we've got Ocean McKenzie. In second place we've got Maya. And in third place, we've got Judith Carroll. We should have a 7th place on there with Anna Davey, but the graphics were pre-made before tonight, so you've only got the 6 finalists there, so yes.
We're doing the novice, right? So this is for novice, if they're still here, which is awesome. Rocky theme song playing in-house, by the way. It's pretty epic, pretty mega.
We're going to have a look at the men's final scores now up on our screens. 6th place, we've got Finley Evans. 5th place, we've got Jesse. 4th place, Kuntao. 3rd place, Campbell Harrison. Sam Lavender in 2nd place. And then our very own Ned Middlehurst in 1st place for the men. So this is not what's happening on stage right now, guys. We're actually going through the other categories, but we just saw the spectacle online. It was the only thing we filmed, so that's what we're reflecting on now. But what's playing out in the footage on your screens right now is just the other categories that we've got, which was the novice male and female, intermediate male and female, and then soon enough we'll be getting to the open categories and presenting
inclusive
awards.
as well. Don't forget about inclusive. They'll cancel.
Yes, true. Inclusive category as well. Super important. Based on our scores for the open male as well, it was super close. So Ned and Sam both top 3 boulders. They topped the same boulders, and it actually came right down to attempts.
So I believe it was the difference of 1, which gave Ned the win. So yeah, super crazy.
So in third place, Campbell Harrison, just doing podiums now for open males.
How's that mega check? I want one of them.
Mega check for a mega crusher. Second place, Sam Lavender, our king.
Sam Lavender in second place. Who have we got?
Hell yeah.
Ned.
First place, Ned.
Go Ned, good job, buddy.
The king himself in first place.
That is mega.
Our
Look
boy.
at those big checks, baby. Cash me out. Cash me up.
Cash me outside.
I could do with 1.5 thousand.
Dude, 1.5 thousand.
Yeah.
No, I love it.
Love it.
I've just
Saying
never heard
it.
anybody say that, but I love it.
Judith Cowell in third place. There's the boss man, Pat, handing out the checks.
Go, boss man, go.
Good job from Judith. Yeah, she's psyched.
Look
Well
at that
done.
smile. Lovely smile. Go, Mayor.
Mayor in second.
I want to win a grand.
You gotta find it.
Osh McKenzie in first place. Woo! Oh, that's a
Crusher.
sick jacket.
Jacket flex.
Jacket flex. Level 100.
Well done. Well done.
Gosh. Big
Legends.
smiles from our
Big smiles,
lovely
so good.
open ladies.
So cool. Yeah. 6.
Nice. Oh, good.
All right, guys. I feel like it's our time to sign off now. So again, from Lana and myself, I just want to say a huge shout out to everyone who's joined in on the live stream. Hopefully when you're watching this in the future, you've enjoyed what we've had to say. Apologies for any technical difficulties. Apologies for any ridiculous jargon we've had. But seriously, the
Thank
tech crew,
you.
you've done an incredible
Yes.
job. Big shout out to you, Ben. You're an
Shout
absolute
out to
champion.
Ben, Josh, and Angus.
Yeah, who are the other homies?
Josh and Angus.
Josh and Angus, yep,
Yes.
all did a mega job. All the setters, thank you so much.
Thanks.
To all the competitors who have been at this space, huge shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for coming and supporting this incredible event. We hope to see you in 2024. This is Lana and Trent signing out.
Ciao.
See
Thank
you
you
again
so much
soon.
for joining us.
Bye.
We love you. Bye.
The red lines are a pretty good all-around aggressive shoe. They're pretty soft, so you can kind of feel what's underneath your feet, which is nice. The heel is that specified like Mad Rock heel that you see on the drone as well, where there's like a little ridge, which can be very nice for some outdoor climbs. Also on these red lines, there's a whole bunch of toe hook rubber that if you know me at all, you know I love to toe hook and they perform very well. I've found that you can perform on fiberglass too. Like I took those shoes in the training center and they performed, and I took them out in little and they're still fantastic.